Ambati Raidu, tremendous player. Abhishek Raut, recently retired. Samit Patel has made a lot of useful contributions. Yusuf Pathan is due. Parvez Rasool has held his own with the ball. Rishi Dhawan, a competent all-rounder with bat and ball. Piyush Chawla, hat-trick man. Mofu is back to them. Fiddle Edwards, taped up with some real pace coming up.
Good side on paper, just that they have been very inconsistent in the competition. But the massive new Dale Steyn will be missed by Carlos Brathwaite, especially up top in the couple of overs, or maybe even 3 overs with the new ball, along with Peter Siddle. They, as a combination, have done well. Confirmation, just enjoying a nice cup of coffee. I've been told by Dominic Cook, our good friend, that he's nursing a shoulder injury. This is him right throughout. Plum in front. Most economical spell in this game. Dale Steyn against the Warriors. A celebration. Never a dull moment. And Dale Steyn is in the field. Warrior, when you play against, but he had fun. Legends League is all about fun. Dale Steyn for us certainly provided what the World Legends Pro T20 League needed, which is to have a bit of fun, but most importantly, some devastating spells.
Rahul Sharma is saying, I'm not doing those push-ups, that's all yours. Yeah, what a bowler. Yeah, you're right. This is not about fun. This is all about having fun.
The two Sri Lankans will be officiating in the middle. On the left, Lyndon Hannibal. On the right, Pradeep Udawapta. Dubai Royals looks in good spirits. Shekhar Dhawan is always with a smile, making sure enjoys the time in the middle. And they got Christopher Mpofu, Samit Patel in that side. They're always looking for a bit of fun, but it's important that while having fun, you got to deal with two of the greatest of all times. Very different contrast, Alistair Cook and Chris Gayle, but mighty effective on their day.
Sir Alistair Cook, what a player over the years. Test cricket, over 11,000 runs, 160 plus test matches, and this man on any cricket field, be it T20, be it 50 overs, be it test matches, absolute legend. How fit and strong he is. Today we saw, Owen Morgan is slowly hit form, Shane Watson is hit form. It's about time that we see a couple of blinders from these two men. Because this is a sort of tournament, yeah, look at that. They've gone against each other many a times. And yet, look at the amount of respect there is for a fellow competitor. Because they've been there, done it. And over here, it's all about spending some time together, rolling back the clock, having some fun, giving us some entertainment, everything put together. So they are not on trial over here. They have nothing to prove to anybody. What they've done on a cricket field has absolutely mesmerized everybody over the years. So sit back and just give us whatever you have on offer.
Even a smile is very valuable. He's focused now. He'll be up against probably Fiddle Edwards with the new ball. Yeah, the confirmation is going to be Fiddle Edwards. You could have faced him thousands times in the nets, as well as whenever they played against each other in the CPL, in the IPL, in the domestic setup. But one thing for sure, Fiddle Edwards will be targeting the front pad or the stumps. Either slinging, swinger. Alistair Cook, Sir Alistair Cook, I should say. 3 sixers in the last innings.
Yeah, hit some sort of form, and also Fiddle Edwards and Alistair Cook will know each other from their playing days. And you always have a mental note, 112 wickets at 7.86 for somebody who bowls the tough overs as you did in the beginning, at the end. Those are fabulous numbers. Sometimes 7.86 we say whoa, but then we realize, when did he bowl? To who did he bowl? In what conditions did he bowl? And then you say those are fabulous.
No slip in place, short mid-wicket in place. That's an indication that Fiddle Edwards will be hoping that the ball will swing back into the left-hander Chris Gayle. We have the two fielders outside the circle at deep cow point. And Pip Squallig as Chris Gayle is ready, as well as Fiddle Edwards, and the countdown starts.
Well, this is a version when you can't let the grass under your feet grow. Ball 1 of the virtual playoff, quarter-final, Call it what you want. Chance to play tomorrow. Winner takes it all. Now or never. These two know each other well. Bragging rights. Gayle looks switched on. Siddle Edwards' turn. Ball one it is. Oh, exactly what Parvez Maroof predicted, but just tailing down the leg side. Could have been a little bit straighter. Well, Gayle will say it was straight. I would have clipped it through mid-wicket.
Straight away encouragement for Siddle Edwards. A swing on offer. Probably started a little too straighter. I think even Gayle knew what was coming. He never committed his front foot to the offside or just kept it open. But a good start.
Yeah, that was on target, but so was Gayle. He knows him well. He knows what he's capable of, especially with the slingy action. So he's got that front foot absolutely open for the bat to be able to come down. Look at the shadow. It's all about coming down straight because he doesn't want to play across the line. That's exactly what Siddle Edwards wants him to do, so that a little bit of late tail can wrap the pads. Intriguing battle. Off and running.
Lyndon Hannibal, on-field umpire, standing at the bowler's end from Sri Lanka. Partner at square leg, Pradeep Udavatta, both two very experienced in Sri Lanka. Third umpire is K. Srinivasan, and a fourth, Ravi Kaushik.
Colonel Chinmay Sharma is our match referee who's been with us every single day, morning, evening and afternoon. This one doesn't swing, so that's the problem with the slinging. You know, some doesn't. He plays for the swing, a little thick outside edge.
One main reason why the Royals have been lurking around the bottom of the table, Joy, has been in the power play. While they bowl, they have picked up the least number of wickets, just 4 wickets in 4 games, not including this. So that's area that Shikhar Dhawan has to probably iron out and get wickets up top. That's how you keep good sides under control.
When you see the men who've handled that new Kookaburra ball, you find that a little surprising. Beautiful. Straight to the fielder. A gorgeous looking cricket shot. Yeah, 1 run, just the 1 run so far. Just feeling their way, not for too long. You can see a little apprehension in the faces in the dugout because this game has so much.
All 5 deliveries, nice and full. Going to be full, and he's swinging back a couple of deliveries before, just held its line. It's going to be a good start so far by Edwards.
Thinking of 2. Oh, nice, PC. Rolling back the years. 2 from the first. Tycoons after 1. 2 for none. Parvez Rasool, J&K all-rounder, Indian cricketer. 6.49. No matter when you bowl, 6.49 is as good as it gets. That is in the Sunil Narayan range. 6.49 in T20 cricket. Which means if you bowl all 20 overs, 130, 135 is what the opponents would get every time he bowled. Those are his numbers. Yeah, this is more of the slider coming in. Oh, that's beautifully timed. That just looked like a little back foot punch, a little thump with the bottom hand right at the end to get the power.
Very strong through the leg side, Cookie. Slightly shorter, using the depth of the crease and staying low. Though the ball was quite low, but Cook did really well was not to have his weight in the back foot. Yes, he went to the back foot, but the weight was in front. Just on Pervez Rasool, what a story, isn't it? Only player to play from J&K in India. Certainly in his prime days, I remember when he played for IPL, he was one of those bowlers who you can bank on as a captain whenever he bowls in the power play, or doesn't matter, even in the middle overs. Certainly he can be proud of his career.
For sure. Oh, up in the air, chance, gone. Shikhar Dhawan says Gabbar is here, Sadda Punjab. Ball little bit slow, little bit turn, and Cook is absolutely spooned that. That's as easy as it comes.
Closing the face of the bat little too early. Previous delivery almost identical, went towards square leg for a boundary, but not the location. Hint of turn. And Pervez Rasool have strike with a big one for the Royals, as Alistair Cook gone for 5. Tycoons 6 for 1.
Massive wicket. A pressure game. Not only is it Sir Alistair Cook, it's also the fact that early wicket always pegs you back, Pervez. You know, you just can't. You feel like you want to drive it with your handbrakes on. You just want a quiet couple of overs, maybe 8-10 runs, and then move on. Now the runs haven't come. You're just going at 4.67.
Hint of turn was good enough. It's important that Pervez Rasool against Chris Gayle bowls a bit slower. Try to bowl quicker. I think it probably might work on Chris Gayle's favour. Harbhajan Singh did really well, but that was a day game. This is a night game. That's the difference. I still feel bowling slower on the in-between length will be the area that Chris Gayle will be quite tentative of. Just like that. Brilliant. Just sliding with the arm, and if you can create the doubt by turning the ball, at least one delivery, that will be enough to play mind games against the batter.
It just closed the face of the bat too early, leading edge. With today's bats, and I heard he has got a good one, Dominic Cox spoke about it. Once he closed the face of the bat, and with today's bats, you know, even just the top edge went to mid-on. In my time, that would fall about 15 yards short of mid-on, because the width of the bat wasn't as much. But now, you know, you have the advantages with it. You also have the disadvantages on days like today, on evenings like today, when you don't feel that a top edge should be going to mid-on, and it does. Good start here by the Royals. It's 2 gone, 8 for 1. Brendan Edwards comes back for his second over on the trot. Shikhar Dhawan has got some plans for him for Chris Gayle. That's what the discussion is all about. Brendan Edwards says, I know him well. You can make out there's a little bit of extra zing in everybody's foot because they know what's at stake. Everybody on the 30-yard circle when Chris Gayle's on strike. That's why anything that's hit with soft hands is an easy single.
Fiddle Edwards in the first over went everything full. Very first delivery of this over, pulling the length back, probably identifying that the ball has stopped swinging or not too sure to bowl full again because Chris Gayle will be expecting the ball and he can go down the track. But up against Ashkar Afghan, I still want to see Fiddle Edwards go full. New batter with pace, can swing it away with wicket-keeper waiting for a catch. Now that'll be a temptation.
Great areas over there. You're a little surprised with the Tycoons winning the toss and elected to bat, especially with the dew coming in. Yesterday was very soapy.
I was, honestly. But looking at the pitch, it looks a bit tired. So maybe Carlos Brather thought must-win game, probably pressure will be on the chasing side. But if it was me, probably looking at how the things was yesterday in the evening with the dew factor coming down, I would have been very, very tempted to have another go at chasing.
One way of looking at it is that if your batting has not really taken off, whereas you feel that maybe just puts runs on the board in a pressure game, that's the only thing I can think of. Nothing else really, because they're not a team that has really come out all guns blazing in any of the matches. So just maybe the fact that, okay, runs on the board and we'll try and stifle the runs, that's the only way. That's their plan. Hopefully it works for them. Shikhar says, I'll chase, wet ball, soapy conditions. Let the better team win. Well, it's played better in the evenings. A little sheen from here we can see on the pitch compared to in the afternoon.
And that hit hard on the splice of Universe Boss bat. Certainly working out some good pace here, Fiddle Edwards. Most importantly, he's not giving anything in the fuller range for Chris. He's looking for something. He's waiting. He's just itching. Fiddle Edwards has been very good, particularly in this over, pulling the length back as no swing available. Two great careers. Fiddle Edwards have been magnificent. Could bowl 150. Something is for Chris Gayle.
That hit him hard as well onto the thigh pad. He's rushing him. What speed do you reckon he is? 135? Between 30 and 35 maybe? Not slow by any stretches of imagination.
A minimum for me will be a 125, 130. Has the advantage of being slingy and the ball tends to skid onto the bat off the pitch. Remember when he was in peak, I used faced a spell of his in ODI and in Colombo. It was rapid. It was 140, 145 plus, and on the other end, a certain Tino Best was bowling close to 150. It was one of the most difficult time, the 4 overs that I faced.
No step out from you. No step out from him either. He's rocked back and plummeted this over square leg. It is the APL Apollo maximum. 3 gone, 17 for 1. Superb hit. Something was about to give. They didn't have the run. A little bit on the shorter side.
Probably anticipating a short delivery. Ashkar Afghan batting deep in his crease and almost looked like he's ready for the short ball. thumped it out of the park. Out of the bat, and that will be a confidence booster for the Afghan. Shaun Marsh having a look at probably come at number 4. For me, these couple batters in the middle and Shaun Marsh will hold the key, Joy. I think these 3 has to get the job done.
Little tickle was the bat. Not given as wide. Was it bad? Was it bad? It was bad. That's a massive miss.
Big Christopher Mpofu in the side for this game. Missed out in the last one. Because Dhawan is continuing the Harbhajan Singh way, all spinners against Chris Gayle. I will be surprised if he doesn't bowl even the next over if Chris is at the crease.
Bowls a really good floater. Not the dusra, but the floater. It's almost with the index finger on the seam and he just gives it a bit of a flick, which just goes straight, and even with the new ball sometimes goes away. I've seen him bowl that with regular ease in red ball cricket. Oh, it's bad. It's well past the bat. Excellent decision by the umpire not to give it a wide because it was just a tickle. These umpires have been very, very good. Something is about to give. 3.519, 4.96, 2 from the over. Might go for a review. I think Parvez Rasool is pleading for it with the Shikhar Dhawan. He says, I will. It's Chris Gayle. We will take it.
Naked eye, as soon as it happened, I thought it was probably down the leg side, but can be surprised because Parvez Rasool was very, very confident. Ooh. Batting deep in his crease, the ball does not have much to travel after being hit in the pad. If anything, probably shaving the outside part of the leg stump for me.
Umpire's call for me because as you can see, the keeper also is making a little bit of a shimmy outside leg stump. This is where the umpire's call saves you. If it was given out, it would have stayed out. If it's not given, then it stays not out. That's what it well could be. Unless there's a major part of the ball that's crashing onto the stump. Ball tracking it will be.
Anxious faces everywhere. Not only Chris Gayle, the dugout, the crowd. He's a real entertainer. Crowd was gathered at the 1919 stadium. Wants a Chris Gayle show. Will that be cut short or will that continue? With the arm, the advantage what Chris Gayle has, Parvez Rasool is bowling from wide of the angle. So maybe just drifting down the leg side. Next is the ball tracking. The truthful will begin.
Way to go. I mean, there is still about a foot to go. He's not absolutely back. For me, it's already on leg. It's got to miss. It's got to miss. That's an excellent decision. Very, very good decision from the umpire here. How good have they been? A big shout out to the umpires. They've got almost everything right. 4 gone, 19 for 1.
Oh, advances down the pitch. Have some of that. It goes all the way for an APL Apollo maximum.
Evening all, welcome to the Combox. Have a look at that for the first shot of the over. Down the wicket, good intent, right out of the screws. I think that's the way to go on this pitch. You can get the length right, get underneath the ball. I think that's where the bowlers have got to use change of pace, get that length right, avoid the batters being able to get underneath it, pick it up.
Oh, lovely touch. You've got power and then you've got placement, and he's got all of them in his wheelhouse. It's an APL Apollo boundary.
This is exactly what they needed. Just that intent, the ball before, putting pressure on the bowler, coming down the wicket. This occasion he stays in his crease. Looks like it just shapes away a little bit or goes off the wicket. Good soft hands, opens the face. Second boundary, the over.
That man on your screens there, the only man to take a hat-trick so far in the World Legends Pro T20, Piyush Chawla. So Mpofu, tidy response here. He's gone for 10 already. That's much better, much better.
Yeah, nicely bowled. Yeah, just have a look at Chris Gayle, 4 off 12. This is one of the things that was spoken about, probably the back end of Gayley's career. He takes a bit of time sometimes just to get used to the conditions, but the one thing he does as good as anyone, and even still, is catch up. So I don't think his teammates need to be too concerned that he's taken 12 balls. 2 clean hits for Chris Gayle, and the run rate's back in the right, heading it back in the right direction.
Really good stuff this from Mpofu. He's held his nerve after being smacked for that huge 6 and then the 4 as well. He's responded really nicely, finding a good length.
And this is one of the things we spoke about in the pre-show, just after winning the toss and electing to bat. You can just see that ball there just holds up in the wicket a little bit because it's a fraction slow. Batting second, when you get that dew on the pitch, that'll slide through and make it a little bit easier for batting.
Oh, followed him.
Thought there might have been 2 noises there. Dhawan not reviewing. Once again, looking for that leg side boundary. Little shimmy down the wicket. Oh, yeah, maybe no inside edge. It was going down leg anyway.
Almost. He's got very long limbs, so if anyone was going to reach it, it would be Christopher Mpofu, but a really good comeback after an expensive start of the over. 5 gone, 30 for 1. So 5 overs gone now. 30 for 1 on the board. They do struggle in the power play though, the Tycoons. They're the only team in the tournament so far who have a run rate of less than 8 in a power play. And when you've got the likes of someone like Chris Gayle up the top, that seems surprising, but as you're saying, Clarky, he can take a while to get going, and once he does get going, you sort of forget about a slow start.
Yeah, well, this is where you want him on strike. Last over of the power play and spin. He can absolutely destroy the spinners. I think that's smart batting. And again, I don't mind this with Chris. I don't mind him. Obviously, ideally, you'd like him 4 off, 7, 8 balls. But he's just so powerful. If that $50,000 is in trouble for 6 sixes, it's from that man there. He could definitely do that.
We saw an over earlier on today that went for 32, so it was close.
nicely bowled. Nice and flat and fast into the wicket. Chris is just looking for any sort of length he can get underneath. Let's get that front leg out of the way and look to hit the spin straight down the ground over their head for 6. Try and build some dots, make him play across the line, make him try and hit one, look to hit one downtown that's not right there lengthwise.
Quicker one again. It's done Ashgar. He's the aggressor at the moment in this partnership. We saw it in the last game as well. We were all a little bit surprised that Chris Gayle was being massively outscored by Alistair Cook up the top, who hit those 2 sixes. And Gayle was just sort of at the other end. Ashgar has come out and played that role this time, while Gayle is the supporting act. Surely, surely.
Oh, I thought that was absolutely dead live. Maybe outside the line. Shikhar doesn't look like he's going to review. Bowlers saying outside the line, just maybe. Again, flat and fast, that's what you want. Batter misses, you hit, looking for those stumps. Might have just swung away a little bit.
Oh, this time he gets a hold of it, and that has gone absolutely miles for an APL Apollo maximum.
Yeah, that's what he's looking for. There's the length he can get underneath. Good use of the feet on this occasion. Ball before he goes to sweep in his crease. On this occasion, he comes down the wicket, gets the length, picks it up beautifully.
Side against taking the single, so power play done, 38 for 1. $20 dots in the power play, but the 3 sixes as well. So maybe swings and roundabouts, you'd say, but Ashgar Afghan, he's come out and he means business. 3 sixes and the 4 for him.
Yeah, very well bowled. You're taking that 38 for 1 in the power play. The batting unit, you'd be looking more around that 50 to 60 mark with only the 2 fielders out, and also batting first, knowing that Dew's going to come in a little bit later and play a part. So run rate 6.33. Please look at some of these highlights. Again, change of pace. Ball before, Cookie whipped it off the pads for 4. This one a bit slower and gets that wicket. Then we see some of these powerful shots. Leg side predominantly. Good touch, good soft hands through the offside. And that was the last over, second last ball. Partnership starting to build now between these two. Gayley's got to get going.
So Mpofu, he went for 10 off the first 2 balls of his first over, but it was a really good comeback from the former Zimbabwean international. Gayle this time, as Ashgar Afghan had his number early on. Oh, it was there to be hit. He's mistimed it. It will just be a single.
Not timing him at the moment as well as you'd like, Chris Gayle. And bowlers deserve a lot of credit. They're mixing their pace up, changing the length. Looking for a little bit of rhythm. Get that speed and really capitalise why this ball's at its hardest.
Really well bowled. And Mpofu breaks through and sees the back of Ashgar Afghan. His first wicket of the tournament.
Batters having a conversation. They might review here. Going to his partner, Chris Gayle. What are they deciding? Looks like they've reviewed.
High fives all around for the Royals.
And the height. Front foot's all clear. Nicely bowled though. The length was good. Oh, just nips off the wicket a little bit. Is it missing the leg stump?
Be very close, this. On the knee roll, see what Nick Sense has to say. Nick, talking sense, nothing on the bat there. Hitting on the knee roll. Sliding down leg.
Bowlers are back in position. Batter's facing up. Still waiting on the answer. I think the fielding team thinks it might just be missing leg stump as well.
Oh, it's very, very close. By a hair's breadth. Is that the phrase? I don't know.
Good decision. Good review. And looked like it was just missing as well.
Oh, he's giving it the big wind up. So still wicketless in the tournament, Christopher Mpofu. Very, very close. I can't think of the phrase. I think it's a hair's breadth or a cat's whisker, something like that. I don't know. These very, very close. It's just very close, basically.
Yes, extremely close.
Just translating Georgie to English then. It's a big jump. Again, Gale's just struggling. He's not got the read of this pitch.
One out of the middle. Drew Gale, that's all he needs. Get one out of the screws, do his confidence the world of good. And he doesn't look too stressed, Gayle. Not much bothers him, that's for sure. Just trying to get one in that slot. Get the length. Key with Chris Gale when he's at his best. See there what he's done so far in the tournament. When he doesn't look to overhit the ball, generally when he's at his best, when he just tries to time it.
Not like that. Well, also, when you see the size of that bat and how heavy it is, if something hits it, it's going miles.
I think £3 Chris Gale's bats are. They are big. He used Spartan for a long time through his career. I think it's Fighter, the bat he's using at the moment. Big, thick cricket bat. Big, strong man, though, as well. He can lift it. Not sure it's for us, Georgie. I don't think we're using that weight.
I picked it up before the game, and I think my arms still hurt. Yeah, he took the back step early. Has he got a hold of it? Not enough. And actually, probably a good thing, because it was going to go straight down the throat of Shikhar Dhawan. 7 gone, 42 for 1. Tennis ball cricketers, listen up. Under the World Legends Pro League banner, registrations are open for the World Legends Pro League Tennis Ball. Same venue, same vibe, same energy. But you know what makes it even better? You could be here too. Come for trials all across India, get selected, and next season you could be right here with the Legends, with us, living the vibes in Goa. So register now at worldlegendsprot20.com. Partnership now 36 from 34. He really needs to put the foot on the gas here, just going at 6 and over, and it's the only man to take a hat-trick so far in the World Legends Pro T20 League. Piers Chawla into the attack. Oh, somehow it's gone through absolutely everything. Thought he was going to be bowled, thought he was going to be stumped, and in the end, it races to the boundary.
Wow, what a start. Missed opportunity. Might have hurt his neck swinging so hard as well. Straight through everyone. Misses the bats, misses the stump, misses the keeper's gloves. Wow.
Salt in the wounds, has he got enough of it? Yep. Yes, he has. What an effort in the deep. But it's an APL Apollo maximum and a much needed one to bring up the 50.
Yeah, wow, how costly is that missed stumping going to be? And this looked like the wrong and nice and full, timed beautifully. Brilliant effort on the boundary. Full stretch, can't keep it in.
Thought about it, didn't he? You could see it, the cogs turning, and then just decides to push it around for one. So Gayle now, he can see Ashgar at the other end. You know, he doesn't like to be the quiet one for too long. I think he's going to try and go here.
We might see a lot of wrong-uns to Chris Gayle. Try and get that ball spinning away from him. Chris is probably going to look to hit dead straight. He just needs the length. Want it as close to a half volley as possible. Hasn't got a chance to spin. He can go straight over the bowler's head.
He's got no idea where that's gone. Easy. Oh no, it's put down. He juggled it once, he juggled it twice, he juggled it thrice, and it's hit the floor.
Deary me, what are we watching here? Miss-stumping first ball and an absolute soda. Drop fourth ball. Chris Gayle not there, looking for the leg side boundary. Straight up in the air for Dell Edwards. Once, twice. No, no!
Oh, wow! Oh, wow! That is out of the stadium. What heavy striking, that's how to do it.
Oh, that is so frustrating from a bowler's perspective and a captain's perspective. Could have had 2 wickets in the over. Instead, there's the second maximum.
He goes again, he goes again, and it's not quite as big, but it's the same result. Back-to-back APL Apollo maximums for a 24-run over, 8 gone, 66 for 1.
$66 for 1, and Asghar Afghan has turned it on alongside Chris Gayle for the Maharashtra Tycoons. So far so good when it comes to this batting unit. Chris Gayle, you don't see it often. Dominic Cork, 8 of 17. It is a sedate start.
Yeah, the last couple of innings, Chris Gayle has just struggled to get to grips with pace and the pitch. He keeps promises that he's going to go for those 6 sixes and the 50 grand. Maybe this is the over. Going to take down Rishi Dhawan. He doesn't want it to be him, but let's see. Come on, the universe boss.
Well, Fidel Edwards helped him out with a drop chance. And he does get going. Unfortunately, this time, it's a safer pair of hands. Shikhar Dhawan at long on. And he has got one of the safest hands in the business. Chris Gayle has to go.
Pace came on, didn't it? And he just thought it's time now. He's got to go. Got to go after him. And even though it was quite a low trajectory, actually turned out to be a decent catch in the end from the captain. Chris Gayle struggled 8 from 18. It's 66-2, and it's time for an APL Apollo strategic timeout.
Back from the APL Apollo strategic timeout. And for all of you watching that are tennis ball cricketers or tennis ball cricket fans, you've got a golden opportunity across the country to join these cricketing legends and book your spot in the World Legends Pro League Tennis Ball. Trials begin from Feb 2026. All you've got to do is head across to worldlegendsprot20.com, get to those trials, and you could be sharing the dressing room with the big boys. Speaking of big boys, Sean Marsh walks in, and I've got Dominic Cork alongside myself, Suhail Chandok. Corky, Chris Gayle, unfortunately, just didn't get going tonight and holds out to Shikhar Dhawan.
Yeah, just couldn't get going, couldn't get to grips with it. Bit of pace came on. He tried to muscle this over Shikhar long on. He takes a good catch in the end because it's not easy to pick up that trajectory, and he did it well. Typical send-off from Shikhar.
The Kabaddi send-off.
Absolutely.
Caught Dhawan, bowled Dhawan.
Correct. Couple of Dhawans, gets rid of the universe boss.
They were the ones. A good over this so far from Rishi Dhawan. Sean Marsh. A best of 115, couple of hundreds in his T20 career. And boy, has it been a good career as well. Underrated sometimes, but we know what he's done across the world, including the IPL. He's been highest run getter there. What a batter. Stylish, effective, and anything with width on offer will be punished. Oh, thought against it and decided late to go through. Testing the legs here. of some of these legends. Oh, he's feeling it.
Yeah, absolutely. He was deep on the edge, and I think that's why Ashgar said, yes, I'm going to have a bit of that. Had to just get a bit of a move on Sean Marsh. Think he was okay, yeah. Directed, he was fine with that. Afghan has started well, 48 from 26. Been a little bit helter-skelter.
He's swung for the fences, but somehow the connection has normally been good. 6 sixes in this knock. And add a boundary to go with that. And with that APL Apollo boundary, a wonderful 50 for the former Afghanistan captain. 50 of just 27 deliveries. What an effective knock that is for the Tycoons.
Yeah, what a innings from him. Because without him, there'd be an absolute strife at the moment. Look at that, 6 maximums and 2 fours. He's going to keep going. Remember what's on offer tonight. It's a place to keep yourself in the tournament.
Oh, how good is that? Back-to-back APL Apollo boundaries. Asghar Afghan has turned it on. And a couple of boundaries to finish the 9th over. It's 75 for 2. $75 for 2 after 9. Healthy run rate of 8.33. The girls have been entertaining the crowds, and the crowds have been loving life in Goa. And so too is this man, Samit Patel. Contributes with both bat and ball. He's a live wire and enjoys being here in Goa as well. A good place to be if you can play some good cricket and enjoy some time off as well. We've got Tanya standing by with Rahul Sharma.
मेरे साथ महाराष्ट्र टाइकून्स के वो खिलाड़ी हैं जिनसे बात करने के लिए मुझे प्लेटफॉर्म की ज़रूरत लगती है. इन्होंने दिया नहीं है, वेरी अनफॉर्चुनेट, लेकिन आपको बता दूं मैं छोटी नहीं हूँ, ये ज़्यादा लंबी है. कैसी लगती है दुनिया ऊपर से?
पंजाबी हूँ तो पंजाबी जब आते हैं तो हमको पता ही कैसे आते हैं. ऊंचे लंबे कद के खिलाड़ी हैं तो अच्छा लगता है, प्राउड फील होता है.
अच्छा, आपने पंजाबियों की बात करी, लेकिन आज यहाँ असगर जी ने कमाल किया हुआ है आपकी टीम से. जिस तरह से बड़े बड़े शॉट्स लगा रहे हैं, ही लुक्स पूरा टच में अंदर से ट्रेन हो गया है.
बिल्कुल मैच खेल रहे हैं आज, तो आज परफॉर्मेंस चाहिए थी क्योंकि आखिरी मैच है और आपको हर जगह जब आप T20 में आते हैं मोमेंटम सेट होता है. ऐसे इन्होंने वो टोन सेट कर दी है. पहली इनिंग में बैटिंग करके जो टॉस जीत के हमने डिसीजन लिया था, और अफगान जलेबी आज मजा आ गया.
अफगान जलेबी कमाल करी है. लेकिन राहुल, यू नो इट्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट कि अगर आपको मैचेस में उस तरह के रिजल्ट्स नहीं मिलते हैं किसी इस तरह की लीग में, यू नो कम गेम्स है, यू हैव टू विन, उसके बावजूद किस तरह से अपने माइंडसेट को रखा हुआ व्हेन यू कम आउट टू प्ले.
T20 एक्चुअली मैच टू मैच खेलना होता है आपको, क्योंकि मोमेंटम शिफ्ट होता है हर टूर्नामेंट के बाद. जैसे हम IPL भी देखते हैं, इतना बड़ा टूर्नामेंट होता है, उसमें भी जब T20 हम ऑल ओवर वर्ल्ड खेलते हैं वहाँ मोमेंटम शिफ्ट होता है. और आज हमने वही सोचा था कि आज क्वार्टर फाइनल है हमारे लिए, अगर हम जीतेंगे तो सेमीफाइनल के लिए अप्रोच करेंगे, तो वही अप्रोच के साथ उतरे हैं आज.
और आप लोग एग्जैक्टली खेल भी वैसे ही रहे. लेकिन मुझे अचानक से ऐसा लगा, देखिए जब आप बॉल पकड़ते हैं यू वेरी कंफर्टेबल, लेकिन हाथ में माइक आया, थोड़ा कंफर्ट लेवल मुझे बहुत बेहतरीन क्यों लग रहा है. हाउ हैज इट बीन? क्योंकि आपने एक दूसरा रोल अब लिया है अपने लिए, कमेंट्री करना ईजियर और खेलना ग्राउंड पर.
मुझे लगता है कि कमेंट आसान कुछ भी नहीं है. आसान कुछ भी नहीं है, क्योंकि यहाँ पे एक ही टेक है, वहाँ भी एक ही टेक है, और मज़ा आ रहा है. क्योंकि कमेंट्री मेरे को वही लगता है, कभी कभी जब मैं इंटरव्यू दे रहा हूँ किसी को, मुझे लगता है कि मैं इंटरव्यू ले रहा हूँ. मेरे को वो फीलिंग आनी शुरू हो गई.
सवाल पूछोगे?
मुझे वो फीलिंग आनी शुरू हो गई है, क्योंकि कमेंट्री कर रहा हूँ मैं. वही पीछे बात कर रहा था कि जब मैं आफ्टर मैच भी मैं किसी को इंटरव्यू दे रहा था, तो मेरे को ऐसा लग रहा था कि मैं ले रहा हूँ इंटरव्यू. तो वैसी फीलिंग आनी शुरू हो गई है अब.
नो, आई गेट इट, आई कैन सी द फ्लो जो कि बिल्कुल नेचुरली आ रहा है. लेकिन राहुल, आपके करियर की अगर बात करें, यू नो यू स्टार्टेड मीडियम पेस, आपने शुरू किया था. हाउ इट चेंज्ड? टेल अस द स्टोरी.
बड़ा इंटरेस्टिंग है, क्योंकि मैं फास्ट बॉलिंग करता था, बैटिंग करता था साथ में. तो एक दिन ऐसे जैसे लगान में कचरा नहीं था, आमिर खान ने बोला था कि कैसे किया लेग स्पिन, कैसे किया, वैसे ही मेरे साथ कुछ ऐसा हुआ.
क्या किया?
मेरे कोच टोनी लांबा सर थे, वो दोपहर में देखे 12 बजे लगा हुआ बॉलिंग करने में, एक्शन कर रहा था अनिल कुंबले का. तो मेरे गुरु हैं अनिल कुंबले और उन्होंने मेरे को देखा, कहते कि यार तू लेग स्पिन शुरू कर, शायद तेरा जो कैरियर है ऊपर जा सकता है, क्योंकि कपिल देव जी ने भी पहले स्पिन बॉलिंग शुरू की थी और फास्ट बॉलिंग जब की तो इंडिया खेले हैं, तो मैंने वो सीरियसली ले लिया। उसके बाद टूर्नामेंट था 1 महीने बाद और मैंने हैट्रिक की स्कूल के टूर्नामेंट में, तो वहाँ से वो मोमेंटम शुरू हुआ।
अच्छा हुआ ना, ये ऐसी चीजें कोचेस को थैंक यू, आपने राहुल को ये दिशा दिखाई। पर राहुल, अगर मैं आपसे पूछूं ओवरऑल अभी तक लेजेंड्स लीग का आपके लिए जो एक्सपीरियंस है, यू नो ये गेम बहुत क्रूशियल है, तो सम अप अगर करना हो, हाउ डू यू डू इट?
बहुत मजा आ रहा है क्योंकि गोवा में हो रहा है और सभी लेजेंड्स आए हैं। पहली बार मैंने एक लीग में देखा जहाँ सभी लेजेंड्स आए हैं। पोलार्ड हमने देखा, ब्रेवो देखा हमने लास्ट नाइट, और मजा आ रहा है क्योंकि सारे जो हम खेल रहे थे क्रिकेट आपस में, वो सारे इकट्ठे हुए हैं, अलग अलग टीमों में हैं और चैलेंज अभी भी वैसा ही है।
हाँ, क्योंकि कॉम्पिटिटिव वो जो उनके अंदर से एक फीलिंग होती है ना, इट नेवर गोज अवे, एंड आई एम श्योर आप भी सोचोगे नाउ लेट मी एंजॉय द मैच हमारी टीम के लिए। ऑल द बेस्ट राहुल,
थैंक यू सो मच, थैंक यू तान्या।
दैट वाज राहुल शर्मा, ओवर टू द
Thanks, Tanya. Really nice to hear from Rahul Sharma. Wonderful bowler. He's played 6 games across a couple of formats for India as well. Great skill sets and that tall height. Just gets the ball to drift nicely, gets that extra bit of bounce. Yeah, great to watch. And he's enjoying himself. So sometimes I'm confused whether I'm being interviewed or interviewing someone now. He's moved into the broadcast space. Always nice.
Yeah, and it's always good to get into here while you're still playing. Start your career out in this lovely environment we're in now. What a good over from Samit Patel. 4 from it. We're halfway. And the Tycoons, the 79 for 2.
$79 for 2 after 10. Piyush went for a massive 20 runs off that first over. Time for him to make that comeback.
Well bowled, PC, well bowled.
And he often does, Corky. That wrong run of his, unbelievable. He caught up with us in the pre-show and he said, when I told my wife I won 50,000 after I got the hat-trick, she said, why are you so excited about 50,000 rupees? He said, no, it's $50,000.
What did you say to that?
That's a lot of shopping.
Correct. You just deposit that into my account. Thank you very much.
Oh, that is launched. That has gone miles from Sean Marsh. He picks up the length early. And there's the Sean Marsh we all know and love.
APL Apollo Maximum. And it's just easy, isn't it? Absolute easy. Straight back over, long on. It's absolutely brilliant by him. That's why he was such a fantastic player throughout. 79 meters.
$86 for 2. Sean Marsh ensuring that run rate still in excess of 8 and over. And at the moment, things are looking pretty good. There's the googly.
But yeah, it's the length, isn't it? I even think that first one was a googly. It just went up and right in his arc, and he just can just extend himself. He makes it look so easy, doesn't he? That's what the good players do. They make it look like it's just poetry.
Easy one.
Again, just pulls back the length. Yeah, Piyush saying he's actually enjoying bowling because he's been playing a lot lately. Been playing in Dubai, playing in Canada, all over the world, and he's loving life.
Why not? Why you can? Why you can keep doing it, do it. You're retired far too long, I can tell you that. And you get stiffer and stiffer the older you get.
Oh, he's thrown a lot at that. Unfortunately, a dot ball to finish for Asghar Afghan. 8 from the over. It's 87 for 2. There's a good view of a couple of legends. Dale Steyn, fortunately not playing. Oh, misfield. Typical Sean Marsh cover drive, and they'll pick up a couple.
Yeah, when you talk about Dale Steyn, they could bring him in as an impact player, but I think the reports I'm hearing he's struggling with that shoulder. And you can understand why. He's been out for a while. He had shoulder problems throughout his career, or towards the end anyway.
Oh, that time, straight down the ground. Not got enough of it to get the boundary, and they'll keep it to just 1. I'm going to play devil's advocate, Corky, and say, maybe he's just told you that, so you can say it on air. Then he comes in and bowls the first over.
Yeah, maybe. And get another one wrong. Well, I hope he does play, because just to see him bowl is wonderful. Kept holding that right shoulder. Hasn't got this inside edge again. Should just be 1 again. What Patel does really well is he varies his pace. He tries to rush you as well. So as soon as you're not ready, he's ready to bowl. Look, he's ready now. He's trying to push. He'll try and go wide now. He's going to go wide to the left-hander.
He's got Yusuf Pathan at extra cover on the circle. He's got a man behind him. There you go. Just as you said, Corky. Nice and wide. Has protection in the deep.
Yeah, and it's just the way of bowling to the players who like to go leg side, especially left-handers, go wide at him. Now, he's got a couple of options here now with Asghar. It's whether he goes wide again, because he's going to run at him, or whether he tries to slide a quicker one in.
And he knows Asghar Afghan is going after everything, or attempting to at least. So there's always an opportunity coming. That's perhaps not the opportunity that Asghar Afghan would have thought. We just spoke about the opportunities for Samit Patel, and he's thrown one up there. Asghar Afghan, after an entertaining innings, has to go back.
Well, he did completely opposite to what I said. He actually bowled a normal left arm spinner's delivery, and he just got underneath it, bottom of the bat. Good catch. Rout at long on, and Asghar Afghan gone for 60, 92 for 3.
In walks Stuart Binney. The platform has been set. 92 for 3 from almost 12 overs. And he's got to just continue what Asghar Afghan was doing. 60 of 34 for the former Afghan skipper. And this man capable of going from ball 1. Good finish and a good over from Samit Patel. 5 runs and a wicket. 12 gone, 92 for 3.
7.67 is what they're going at. 12 gone, 92 for 3. Up in the air, missed timing, won't reach. Oh, just on the bounce to Shikhar. Look at the commitment of Shikhar Dhawan. He's doing long on to long on both sides because he knows what's in the game for them. Monty Paniser joins me.
It's a big game. Big game indeed for both teams. Whoever wins gets that final spot. Nicely hit down the ground. I think Binny is a dangerous customer. He can definitely accelerate backhand, and this was a wicket moment from Samit Patel. So down the wicket, and this was neatly caught. Beautiful catching here. Got the timing absolutely spot on. Captain looks happy. He probably is their best fielder in the team. Raut.
Yeah, Abhishek Raut was playing for Orissa till last year, first class cricket. It's obviously still very new to Legends, and a lot of the others have left a few years back. Chris Gayle, if you look at it, Samit Patel also very recently has played first class, so he's in the mix. Piyush Chawla played IPL till 2 years back. Beautifully bowled that one. You like the Gayle on that one, Monty, don't you? The slowness and the googly.
I do. I love watching him bowl. I love the way he just flights it and deceives the batters. And, you know, he's one of the best leg spinners Indians have ever produced. Beautiful bowler to watch. Poetry in motion. Again, flighting it like that. Oh! We've seen spinners not being quite sharp today. That's another one. Caught and bowl dropped. Saw one during the day game.
Yeah, fiercely hit. Yeah, just didn't even get a hand on it. Slow, and Stuart Binney's given it the kitchen sink. Just the hand placement not in the right place. 4 of the over. Make that 5. Excellent over. 13 gone, 97 for 3. Yeah, Patel has been brilliant, 1 of 9. You've seen a lot of Samit Patel. You rate him very highly, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I managed to, you know, work with him in his early years, and he said, look, how can I get my spin better? I go, it's your pivot, because if you're going to come at this angle, when you see, well, this is lovely, lovely timing, and he's hit that really well. He's beautifully played straight down the ground from Marsh. You know, we're talking about his action. If you're going to come between the umpire, you'll see when he pivots, but that's obviously gone a bit too wide. That allows him to free his arm and hit the ball straight down past the bowler. Flat batted it, and again, this time, it's high, it's long. That's a clean hit down the ground.
Both the balls he's earned in length. It's right under the bat, and players of this quality, yeah, that's why that shake of the head from there. Bowled really well so far. If you see, this is a great picture, right under the bat. Now that ball had to be about 3 or 3.5 feet shorter than what it was. The previous one was also full, this one also full. The previous one wide, so flat batted, this one on the stump, so the straight bat. It's the length that has done him in. Shorter. Yeah, much better. That's the length you want. Because you can't get underneath this one, can you?
Absolutely, yeah, you're spot on. And obviously, first 2 deliveries have gone for a boundary. Now, obviously Patel's under pressure now. He cannot afford to flight it. So he'll probably look to just try and get him off strike. A bit better. Bowling it wider. Again, like you said, it's a bit fuller as well. And we were talking about his action earlier. So I did work on his pivot. And when he gets at the crease, and you see he'll just pivot. It's that pivot which then allows him to straighten his body, and then from slower, bowl it quicker, depending how the batsman reacts. And it really helped his bowling. It made him into a much better white ball bowler. Oh, this is a great hit. This is the Stuart Booty that we know. And that's right out of the middle of the bat. But unfortunately, when it's that high in the air, it's very difficult to catch.
He's just been taken to the cleaners this time. This is a really good shot. There's nothing wrong with the ball, really. And then ultimately it's gone through the hands. Rishi Dhawan, you're much better than that. You can't do that. In a crunch game, that is unpardonable for somebody as good as you on the field. Not only have you dropped it, you've let it go for 4. Crunch game, virtual playoff. 16 of the over, 14 gone, 1-1, 3 for 3.
Go for.
8.07 is the going rate. Absolutely gorgeous settings over here. It's beautiful, the weather cools off a lot in the evenings. Near perfect conditions, very good pitch, legends playing on it. Can't get much better than this. Stuart Binny, former Indian cricketer.
Chal, Rasool, come on.
Parvez Rasool has been mean gene, 16 of his 3. Quicker one, played beautifully, very late, and thinking of 2, but just reminds himself this is legends, so let's not just go for the second run.
Yeah, he shouldn't. He's rather go for his power hitting. He's so much better at doing that. Just feel the last over kind of like changed the momentum of this game towards the Tycoons. It's effectively a quarter-final. It's a big game for them. Earlier I was talking to some of the Tycoon players, and they are really up for this. They want to win today. I feel like the power, the batting power that they have in this tournament hasn't really done justice. They're a far better side. Can perform much better with Carlos Brathwaite to come. Well, and we know all about his power hitting. But Sean Marsh, he's the key man at the moment. He can start putting that foot on the accelerator and keep that running going as well.
Well bowled, Rasool.
Gets that total. They'll be looking more around maybe 170 from here. That'll be a good position to get to. What do you reckon, Jody?
Yeah, they'll have to put up with the dew. Mahesh Bhupathi in the house. What a tennis player. Absolute legend. Multiple Grand Slam winner. 1999, he and Leander Pace reached every Grand Slam final in doubles. He's looked in awesome form, Marsh. Again, the fullness of the ball, it's the length that helps him play the shot. Right under the bat, quick. Just the straightness of the bat.
Yeah, just races to the boundary, isn't it? Whatever the line the ball's coming from, he's looking to hit it back towards that way. He's doing it really well. Yeah, we got Nicol there as well. Yeah, what a fine player he was. One of the best tennis players produced by India. Really good player. Unbelievable talent.
Stop, Rasool, 140.
Lee and Hesh is what they were called. 15 gone, 121 for 3. But Edwards is back. He's had 2 very good overs right at the top. Whoa, that's quick. Oh, he's steaming, isn't he? Saw his knee nicely glued up with all the blue and pink tapes. So he's, I love the warm-up that he has. Takes his time to loosen up. He just doesn't roll up and play. Manvinder Bisla. Whoa, well done, busy boy.
Telling Fidel, look after me. I don't want you to be bowling it that short and that wide down leg. But for Shaun Marsh, this could be the perfect time now to go after the pace. Exactly, he's got underneath that. That's nicely timed. He's kind of racing away in a quick outfield, but this is good stop. After that drop, he's trying to make up for that. Rishi Dhawan.
Yeah, you're right. After that one that got away, this is an excellent piece of athleticism. Trying to hit that over point, not the timing that we looked at. Look at this, Legends cricket. Skid and then quickly he got up and throw. Wow, awesome, awesome. Yeah, this is the reason he was brought in. Just a little bit of calmness required. Now 3 balls, the 2 balls, 3 runs with the wide and the 2, and now the dot ball. Something is about to give. I just get the feeling, because this is the 16th over. Just the 3 wickets down. I say just the 3 because some big batters in the hut. You need to give them a chance to come and showcase their skills. So this is the time when he can throw caution to the wind. Yeah, he's been good. He's been very good. 33, 52 of 37, 42 of 28 today. Very, very good. And then 36 of 28 today. Low ball. Yeah, he's just playing him out, it seems. The strategy seems, Monty, that I'm not going to give you a wicket. We'll take on the others.
Yeah, I suppose then if he's going to do that, he's got to catch up then as well. He's got to then go in the 16th over and the 17th. And he's had 29 deliveries already. And, you know, the striker of 127 could be pushed up a bit more. But one of these guys got to now, you know, go after the bowling. Only 4 runs from 3 deliveries. You know, you can sense Shaun Marsh is trying to eye up the next over. He's probably find it easier against the slower bowlers. But you think someone from Australia will be used to the pace and the bounce. I suppose he's batting out there, and maybe the spinners or the slower bowlers will wicket to wicket would allow him to get underneath the ball.
The lack of bounce over here, but I think Stuart Binney is going. Stuart Binney is going! Stuart Binney is gone! Stuart Binney is not holding back. Right under the bat, and it's an outstanding cricket shot. Peter Siddle enjoyed that one, but look at this for a cricket shot. Just a superb hit.
Well, he said something's going to give, and it has. Full ball, and look at the timing on that. That's a massive hit. Clean hit, straight down the ground. And the timing is absolutely sublime. This is beautiful hitting. That's a man of talent there. A check shot to go that far. And he tries to go again. And it's gone straight to the fielder. He'll be on strike. Well, there's one more to go. One more to go.
Well, the Tycoons will be feeling a lot better with 11 off the over. At one point in time, it was looking more like a 5-6 turn over. Oh, the flex and fluidity of the limb, the accord of mind and muscle. That is a stunning cricket shot. And he posed for the pictures to be taken. Made that look ridiculously easy. 11 through. Last ball. Not the last ball of the over.
Yeah, he's struggling against the left-right combination, isn't he? That's why both of these are doing well. 41 of 26. Bisler, I think he needs to get his knees strapped up. It's the fact that he's bowling him down leg and he's not looking after his keeper at all. And even there he caught it, but I'm sure he's feeling a bit stiff here.
Like a goalkeeper is trying to save penalties at the moment. And because of the rapidness of pace of Fiddle Edwards, doesn't have much time. It's putting in the dive. There's no time for him to slide there. Bisla, I feel for you, brother.
Yeah, he's laughing. He's thinking, gosh, Fiddle Edwards is not look after me at all. And Shekhar Dhawan, he's not pleased about this. He is not happy. Looks like a headmaster there. He's not very happy because of the lack of discipline from Fiddle Edwards at the moment.
Gabbar. Up in the air, up in the air. No timing whatsoever. Just the tame single in the last ball. 14 of the last over. 16 gone, 135 for 3.
So just coming towards the end of the APL Apollo strategic timeout with 4 overs remaining in this first innings of a must-win game for both sides. But you know what is exciting? Tennis ball cricket. For all you tennis ball cricket fans watching us right now, under the World Legends Pro League banner, registrations are open for the World Legends Pro League Tennis Ball. Same venue, same vibe, same energy. You can get involved if you head on to worldlegendsprot20.com, get yourself to some trials, perform well, everyone will go, whoa, they're great. Get them involved in Legends next year, and we'll see you here next year. So worldlegendsprot20.com is where you need to head.
You're not missing anything. Ready, guys? So let's play.
Taking some tap, Piyush Chawla so far, into his 4th. Oh, he's gone for the big old swing, almost swung himself off his feet.
Yeah, smartly bowled. A lot of the time you see bowlers look to go dead straight at the stumps, look for an LBW, but I think Sean Marsh, I think you might see a lot of those wrong-uns and quite wide. Sean wants to go leg side, so spin the ball away from the leg side and keep it as wide as you can, make it more difficult. Oh, just having a chat here. Sure, what's going on out there?
We have Peter Siddle here with us. Peter, I want to know, everybody wants to know, how are you enjoying Goa? Did you get out? Did you see some sights? Did you try some local cuisine?
Yeah, it's been good. I've loved it here. I think, yeah, it's obviously beautiful weather, nice beaches, so we're pretty lucky. We've got a nice beach at the bottom of the hotel, so been pretty lucky there and enjoying this stadium. Amazing stadium, so our cricket hasn't been as good, but hopefully tonight we can get the job done.
Well, I'm hoping so too. We want to know about that record, right? It's a great record. The only bowler to have a hat-trick on his birthday in the Ashes, Alistair Cook being the first wicket you took, and he's your teammate here today.
Yeah, it's quite amazing. I've played with Alistair in England as well, so it's always a laughing matter. And Stewie Broad was here playing for one of the other teams, and he was the 3rd wicket. So yeah, it's obviously a weird record, but they're probably the greatest birthday present ever got. So it ruined everyone else's presents.
I can imagine. Well, you still play competitive cricket. You're playing the Big Bash. And how does it feel to play amongst legends here? Is it different?
It is. I feel a bit bad sometimes coming here, and yeah, I'm still playing. But no, it's amazing. We've played in a few around the world with a few of these guys. Some of them have been teammates in the past. So yeah, to be able to turn up and play on the same side as Chris Gayle and Alistair Cook, 2 guys that I played a lot of cricket against in test matches. So yeah, it's a great atmosphere. Come up against opposition, legends around the world. It's quite special, especially when you're retired, but you can still come back, have a bit of fun, enjoy the company of these guys, and just share stories from the past.
Right, and we hear that you're an animals rights activist. We love that. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, I've always loved my animals. Yeah, I think growing up, it was always a part of my family. I grew up on my uncle and auntie's farms and stuff like that, and yeah, I think as I got older, I was talking to Dale about it just then, some of the stuff over in South Africa and the poaching and all the rhinos and all that type of stuff. Yeah, I just became a big part of that, and yeah, just enjoy helping out as much as I can, and just staying interested in the animals and that part of the world.
Well, it's a wicket. We got to go back to the comm box.
Just the breakthrough they needed. 138 for 3 on the board, and then Piyush Chawla picks up his first wicket of the day to make it 138 for 4.
Again, nicely bowled, a little bit slower and wider. Batsman at this stage of the game looking for that leg side boundary, but it's the leg break that spins away. Much needed wicket, good safe set of hands. Tycoons, 138 for 4. Stuart Binney's got to go for 17.
Middle, please. Thank you. Yeah, this is so good.
That brings the big man, Carlos Brathwaite, to the middle. We know he can hit a long ball, and they're going to need that from here. They're only going at 8.28. Oh, that's really well bowled.
Oh, benefit of the doubt. Sliding on, maybe missing leg stump. Yeah, they need to go hard here, the Tycoons. They really need a partnership. These two at the crease now. Not going to review this. They go, what's this? 10 and over gets them to 169. That's not going to be enough, I don't think.
He's struggling. He's not reading this at all. 17 gone, 138 for 4. Shaun Marsh still out there, 39 from 32. That wicket of Binny just slowing things down again to bring Carlos Brathwaite out to the middle, who was not reading Piyush Chawla, so he'll be happy to have seen the back of him. He's bowled his 4 for the day, finishes with 1 for 36. If they carry on at 10 and over, going to get to 168. Doesn't seem like enough in the evening. Bofu, he thought he had a wicket earlier, still not got a wicket in the tournament.
3 big overs required for the Tycoons. That man there, Shaun Marsh, he's looked good, 39 from 32. He's got to go hard here to get a few out in the middle, find those boundaries.
Goes downtown, surely that's the first of them. Yeah, all the way from Shaun Marsh for an APL Apollo maximum.
What he can do, strong, powerful batsman, smart batting as well. Take advantage of that first ball, put the bowler under pressure. And it's the way he does as well. Dead straight. Good clean strike. Good timing from Shaun Marsh. Holds his shape. It's that nice swing of the bat. Doesn't overhit it. Big enough. Good way to start the over.
Tries to go again, not timed.
Smart bowling. Goes around the wicket first, ball hit for 6 and goes over the wicket. Just batsman needs to make an adjustment. Smart bowling. That's the key as a bowler. Any sort of mixer, any sort of change. Change your pace, change that length, use different angles of the crease, use round the wicket, over the wicket. Very smart.
Moves very early, followed him. And that's excellent bit of work behind the stumps. And we're going to head back down to Volusia.
Peter, we want to know, are you happy with your team's performance? What do you think is a good total to defend on this surface?
Oh, I'd love 250, but I don't think we're going to get there tonight. But I think the boys have done a good job. There's obviously still a few runs to go. So we've got, yeah, what, 3 and a bit overs to go, 2 and a bit overs to go. So we're getting there. So hopefully 50 more runs would be nice to get it closer to 200, and we'll see where we go. But I think whatever we get is going to have to be good enough tonight. We need to get the job done. So we'll see.
Yeah, well, a piece of advice to all the young boys out there who want to take up pace. A piece of advice for them.
Piece of advice, I think run in and bowl fast at the stumps. That's the motto. Yeah, just run in and try and bowl as fast as you can. That's what I did when I was a young kid. I'm still trying to do it now. So if it works, it works. Sometimes you get hit, but then sometimes you'll have some success. So no dreams too big.
There you go, golden words. No dreams too big. Over to you guys in the comm box.
They'll be dreaming of big sixes here. Team in blue. Just bringing up the 150. Excellent diving effort. He put catch down earlier, so you just have to put that extra bit of spice into your fielding from then on.
Yeah, good effort in the field. It's been a good over, though, so far for the Tycoons. Much needed. A couple of boundaries. What you need from your fielders. Every single run at the moment, so important. As well to get there, prevents another boundary. Keeps it to 2.
Oh, he's gone. Cartwheels this stump out of the ground, and finally Mpofu has his first wicket of the tournament. Hell of a delivery.
Yeah, pace off on this occasion. Again, it's very accurate. Rolls his fingers across the ball. Fraction slower than Brathwaite was expecting. He misses, you hits. Happy with that, and muchly deserved. Bowled beautifully again tonight. Deserves that wicket. Brathwaite's got to go for 6. Tycoons, 151 for 5.
Two overs to go, 151 on the board. And these projected scores, they carry on like this to only get to 167. They've got to start going at sort of 12s and over to get to 175. They've got 2 overs in hand. Number 7 coming in, Pratikatavale, and you need to get Sean Marsh on strike as much as you can.
Giorgio, I think you're spot on. I was just sitting here thinking that as well. For a new batsman now, I think you're better off a little bit of that bunt and run. Get a single, and then say to Sean Marsh, the next 5 balls are yours. I think if he's there, if he faces 10 out of the 12 balls, you're a chance of getting that 175, 180. But for a new batter, execution like that from the bowler, it's going to be tough. Smart bowling, pace off, attack the stumps, a little bit of lack of bounce, a little bit of a Cheerio dance at the end.
Del Edwards put down a catch earlier, yet to take a wicket as well. The over, which means Sean Marsh is on strike for the beginning of this one. Eyeing up a half century. Got more scores, 30 plus, than anyone else in the tournament. Works this off the hip. Got to come back for a second. No. Samit Patel patrolling down there.
Good fielding. A missed opportunity there for Sean. I thought he might have come back, pushed hard for that second. Flash boots floating around. The different brands and lots of different colours. Good vibe, Georgie. What are you going for? Bit of pink and blue?
Dabbling a bit pink and blue, yeah, I like. Yeah. Big old feet me, so I don't get the women's choice very often. Big old flippers. That's all right. That'll be a single. Brings Marsh back on strike. Now he's really got to go.
Need some boundaries here. Needs a little bit of luck. Think about Fidel. He's quite skiddy, so he doesn't get much bounce. Makes it hard to get underneath him. Even if it's short, hard to stand back and play a pull shot because it skids on sort of that knee roll height. I think that leg side boundary he's got to eye up. Mid-wicket, long on. Use his power.
Okay, moved across early, and he's hit it hard enough. It's raced along the carpet. Sean Marsh brings up his 50 with an APL Apollo boundary, a much-needed half-century. Job not done yet, though.
Yeah, well played once again, Sean Marsh, another half-century. Teammates appreciate that in the dugout. Again, Fidel tries to follow him here, but it's short enough. Not completely out of the middle, but the placement's spot on.
Really well bowled. Good response this time. One more to the total. Tidy enough, this from Edwards. 7 runs from it, 2 to come. Giving it the big wind-up, again, it will just be the single. That 170 is looking tricky.
Been a good over as well. If Fidel can get out of this with another single, he'll be very happy. Look at Shaun Marsh. And he's played beautiful all tournament. Gone on to make that big one yet, but good signs here. 2 from 37. Clean striker of the ball. When he's at his best, that's where he goes, Shaun Marsh. Dead straight. Brought up the 50.
He'll keep the strike for the beginning of the final over. 160 up, 160 for 5. So this is the final of the group games. 3 have qualified already. Delhi at the top means they get the nighttime game. They'll play 4th in the table. Whoever wins this game will be the nighttime game tomorrow. Really well bowled. He's done well to reach that, actually. And then the fielding, poor. Coming back again.
Nicely bowled. Trying to use that wide line outside the off stump. Shaun Marsh has to reach. Still does well. Times it beautifully. Little misfield there. Does well to get a hand on it. Comes back for 2, Shaun Marsh, so he's still on strike.
Oh, wide again, and reaches it this time and finds the boundary, a much needed APL Apollo boundary. You don't have to run, Shaun, you can stay on the floor for a bit.
Yeah, he swings hard at this again, looking for that wide line outside the off stump. Swings himself off his feet. Hits it well enough. Placement's good on this occasion. Beats that man at cover.
Yeah, he's had a great series. 33, 52, only the 1 single score in there, and then a 42, and backs it up with a 59, and all at a pretty good lick as well. Healthy strike rate throughout the tournament, which has been really important. But this knock today has been crucial. 59 not out of the 166 on the board. Oh, he's gone for it there.
I thought he got a little feather on that. I think it might have rolled his fingers across it. Martin Guptill, he's been the standout. There's Shaun Marsh, the man at the crease now, 187 runs, but Martin Guptill has been absolutely phenomenal. That 100 was as good as I saw it throughout his career. Absolutely brilliant.
has a big swing at this one. Yes, he goes again. That's what you need. Sean Marsh belts it for an APL Apollo maximum.
Important 6 for the Tycoons. Gets them up over that 170. Again, rolls the fingers across it like the ball before, but it's a little bit fuller. Sean knows he gets it well enough. Beat that boundary. Pick up another maximum. How big was that one? 70 metres.
So just B1 means that Marsh will be at the non-strikers for the final ball of the innings. This was wonderful. Perfect timing. Down on one knee, just watches it soar into the distance and into the sight screen. They like it. He's given it the kitchen sink, the dishwasher, the washing machine. And Sean has set off like Usain Bolt in his prime, and they come through for a bye. So they finished the 20 overs, 174 for 5. I don't know, Clarkie, you think that's enough?
I think runs on the board in a pressure game, you just never know. They're going to have to bowl well, there's no doubt about it. But that man there did his absolute best to give his team a chance. 66 from just 43 balls. He can walk off. He looks a little tired, Sean Marsh there, but very good inning. Dhawan, what can he do? He's looked good at the crease. He hasn't got that big score yet. Can tonight be the night?
Chris Shawla was expensive early on, but he made up for it later, picking up the wicket. But the wickets are shared around the Royals bowlers. At times they're fielding, whether that proves costly, who'll know just yet, but catches were put down. Appreciation for Sean Marsh's knock there from Alistair Cook. Nice to see an Aussie and an Englishman getting along so nicely.
Never in doubt. Never in doubt. 2 left-handers. And they'll be happy with that bowling performance. There's no doubt about it. Hoping for a little bit of dew to set in as well. We have a look. Sean Marsh, certainly the standards. Just up front, wasn't it? Just a little bit slow to start. Gayle couldn't get going. 8 from the 18. Alistair Cook, unfortunately, missed out as well. But number 3, number 4, important. Binny looked good as well. Got off to a good start there, but couldn't go on. 174 for 5 from the 20 overs for the Tycoons.
Yeah, that partnership, Gayle and Ashgar started things off. It was Ashgar really, but it does take 2 to tango. Ashgar looked phenomenal. He came out firing early on, and then Sean Marsh came to the crease and he saw them through to the end. That partnership, 46 off 32 with Binny, and then the 23 off 12 at the end. Marsh doing the heavy lifting to get them up to 174. It is runs on the board, as you say, Clarkie, in a pressure situation. This is a must-win game. Whoever wins this makes the top 4. So, for the Royals, 6 bowlers used. Almost everyone gets a wicket. It's like Oprah giving out prizes. You get a wicket, you get a wicket. Just Fidel Edwards going wicketless. Expensive at times, and Pofu going at 10.25, but finished off with that final wicket and finally got himself a wicket in the tournament. 10 extras bowled by the Dubai Royals, so relatively tidy as well. So it means to book themselves a spot in the semi-final tomorrow, the Dubai Royals need 175 runs from their 20 overs. The Tycoons, they just got to stop them. So we're going to head to a short break now. Don't go anywhere, because we'll be back with the all-important chase.
Welcome back to the World Legends Pro T20 League. The Dubai Royals need 175 from their 20 overs to book a place in the semi-finals. It was a really stop-start innings in some sense. Alistair Cook went early to the brilliance of Parvez Rasool, an easy catch and that 5-5 from Shikhar Dhawan. And then we saw Asghar Afghan enter the fray, and he was wonderful to watch. Shots all around the ground, fearless batting from the former Afghanistan skipper, and he had a reprieve with that stumping chance, and with that reprieve he kicked on from there. He ended up with 60 of just 34 deliveries, and some of these shots were absolutely brutal, Dominic Cork.
Yeah, played very well. Took it to the opposition, because at the other end Chris Gayle struggled, and when he eventually got his hands through a ball, only went to Shikhar Dhawan. Good catch. Bowled Dhawan, caught Dhawan. Asghar Afghan went straight away, couldn't get a hold of that, and then in came Shaun Marsh, who throughout his career has made these shots, and the way he's played today look very, very comfortable. Stuart Binney came in 17 from 11 with one massive 6, and a little bit of luck. Marsh kept going on and on. He's 66 from 43 with 4 4s and 4 6s. Stuart Binney eventually went. Simple catch for Samit Patel, and on a pitch where chasing at times hasn't been easy, but under the lights it maybe skids on a little bit. 174, in my opinion, is par score.
And Shaun Marsh got them there. Lusty blows from him. Between Shaun Marsh and Asghar Afghan, 10 sixes between the two batters. Only 3 men in double figures, but they made it count. And in the end, it leaves these men, Shikhar Dhawan and company, with 175 to get from the 20 overs. Kirk Edwards will most likely open the batting alongside Shikhar. And when you take a look at what it means, we come into this last league game with one thing on the line: a spot in the semi-final. Winner takes all. Loser of this match, unfortunately, will head back home, and the winner of this encounter will take on the Delhi Warriors. Top of the pile, Rajasthan Lions in second. They'll take on the Pune Panthers in the day game tomorrow, and it's going to be interesting to see how this one pans out. 1v4, 2v3.
Yeah, one to play the day game, one to play the night game. And if it's anything like this afternoon, it'll be a warm one. Humidity was high today. So you can see that first one. Show starts at 2, game starts at 2:30. Lions versus the Panthers, who have just found a little bit of form. And then it's the Warriors versus either the Royals or the Tycoons. And the winner of those two semi-finals go through to the final on February the 4th. Show will start at 7, with the first ball at 7:30, and all the matches, remember, live from the 1919 Sports Cricket Stadium in beautiful Goa.
And the cricket has been beautiful as well. These guys have put on a show night after night. Shikhar Dhawan yet to really get going in this league, and he's assured us that tonight could be that night. He is fit as a fiddle, and when he does get going, like he did on that first night a little bit, he's wonderful to watch. Dubai Royals, as we said, need 175 from their 20 to book a spot, the final spot in the semi-finals. I've got Dominic Cork to start things off alongside myself, Suhail Chandok. And what do you think Carlos Brathwaite's saying there? Asghar Afghan, get ready to roll your arm over.
Yeah, I think whoever can bowl tonight is going to have to bowl. Be interesting to see with the dew last night. Tissa Pereira, who did exactly what Carlos Brathwaite did last night, decided to have a bat first and then bowl with the dew conditions. No Dale Steyn tonight, so a lot more pressure on Peter Siddle as the opening bowler. It'd be interesting to see where Brathwaite goes, whether he opens himself or whether he goes with a spin option. been such a wonderful player, Shikhar, throughout his career. A man who has produced on all platforms, whether it's been in 2020 cricket, 50-over cricket, Test cricket. Been a magnificent player throughout his career.
He really has been. Usually gets this inning often started in fine fashion. We saw that in their first game as well. And if he just can hang about for a good 8-10 overs, they'll be well on their way. Because he's got terrific intent. He knows how to pierce the gaps. And this is why Carlos Brathwaite was looking at Asghar Afghan. He says, I'm going to toss you the new ball. But I think there's going to be some offies here and not the usual medium pace we see from Asghar Afghan. Impact sub. Chris Gayle says, I'm not having a field. I'm going to put my legs up. And in comes Pawan Suyal, the left-arm pacer. He's got some pace about him as well. We've seen this, Corky, when there's a left-hander batting. Off-spinner comes on straight away. An impact sub on both sides. Kirk Edwards comes in for Christoph Mpofu. And he'd look to make an impact straight away alongside Shikhar Dhawan. So the impact sub's done and dusted. This man, when he does get going, is good to watch as well. He's had a quiet T20 career overall, but can hit the ball a very, very long way. 175 the target for Shikhar Dhawan and his Dubai Royals. Asghar Afghan, the former Afghanistan skipper, with the ball in hand. Terrific numbers for Shikhar. Today, the only number that really matters is the 175. Winner goes through. Loser of this battle goes home. Here we go. Oh, just comes in with the arm. As we've seen a lot with the angle. Off the mark straight away, Shikhar Dhawan.
Yeah, it's okay to bowl the off spinner against the left-hander. Now he's got a problem against Kirk Edwards, who will be looking to hit him downtown. Only 2 fielders allowed out of the circle in the first 6 overs. So he's got a deep long on, deep mid-wicket. Big gap in that mid-wicket region because he's trying to an extra man on that offside. Change of angle, obviously he's going to go over the wicket.
Yeah, Alistair Cook at long on, Gaurav Dhiman at deep mid-wicket. The 2 men catching in the outfield, and a packed offside as well. This should be an interesting battle. Oh, finds the outside edge, streaky, but they'll pinch a single. Shikhar is quick between the wickets. Almost like a gentle outswinger.
Yeah, not a bad start, this. I was a bit worried when I first saw him with ball in hand. Yeah, he's just looking just to bowl a few little in-swingers. Maybe look to spin it against the left-hander.
No, just comes back in with the arm. There you go, smart bowling this from Asghar Afghan. He's a very experienced campaigner, and he plays a lot of leagues around the world even now. That man, not playing, unfortunately, a niggle to the shoulder, Dale Steyn, but he's entertained us thoroughly. And if his teams can defend it. Oh, there's a short one. First rank short ball, and it's been given the treatment. The first APL Apollo boundary for Kirk Edwards.
Yeah, that wasn't a very good ball. That was just thrown into the surface. Now saying he's having another man over from that leg side, so he's just got 3 fielders on the leg side now. He's got a short fine leg or a short sweep man, deep mid wicket, deep long on, and everybody else is on the offside.
Width on offer, and this time just over the infield. Back-to-back APL Apollo boundaries, and Kirk Edwards gets going in this innings.
Yeah, he didn't really need to go leg side because he bowled it that wide. He could have just stayed there. He's just bowling little seamers. He just needs to stand still. He's just going to give him width and hit it.
Back on a length, and Shikhar quickly scampers across for a single. Good over for the Royals, 12 from it after the first. 12 of the first over. And a little bit of early trouble for these men, the Maharashtra Tycoons. But Praveen Gupta has been special with the ball. The left-arm spinner has been miserly. He's picked up crucial wickets along the way. And this is a good move from Carlos Brathwaite. Kirk Edwards, he's had a couple of nice sighters and he's gone after them. 163 needed of 114.
Yes, well bowled, very well bowled.
Decided to go with their spin straight away, maybe because maybe the dew isn't too bad now. See that they still just wiping that seam, so bowl them now, right now.
Oh, that's beautifully bowled. He gets the edge as well, and success straight away for Praveen Gupta. Kirk Edwards has to depart in just the second over of the innings.
Must have been an inside edge. Does he play inside this? Yeah, inside edge, whether it then went onto his pad. Given out. So a big wicket for the Tycoons. They have an early one. And it's Kirk Edwards who has to go for 10. It's 12 for 1.
In comes Rishi Dhawan. Bit of a change in the batting lineup for the Dubai Royals. You've got the likes of Ambati Raidu, Samit Patel, Manvinder Bisla, and many others, Yusuf Pathan as well. But Rishi Dhawan, he's been given a promotion up the order. So far, exceptional start from Praveen Gupta again. And on the money yet again. Fantastic delivery to get rid of Kirk Edwards. Nick Sense confirms the edge.
I didn't see that at all. I thought it was an inside edge. It was an outside edge. Absolute beautiful delivery. No wonder he walked off.
Praveen Gupta says, I don't care. Inside, outside, I'll take it.
I need to go to Specsavers.
Saw the edge, Corky. That's all that matters. And at the moment, staring at a wicket maiden, which we've not seen quite in the competition. And we get one nudged away. Srisant, in fact, did take a wicket maiden. The only one of the competition. But what a start this for the Tycoons. Defending 175. Outstanding effort from Praveen Gupta all tournament long. His economy rate, and when he's been brought on to bowl the tough overs, he's been exceptional. Just the one run. He'll want to stitch this together nicely, especially with the left-hander Shikhar Dhawan on strike. No run there. What an over from Praveen Gupta. Wicket and just the one run. 2 gone. It's 13 for 1. Well, Goa's known for a good party, and these guys here loving life on the outside of the boundary line, and the guys inside the boundary line have put on a great show as well. Corky, have you got those moves in you yet?
I've never had those moves ever. Too much energy for me. I just like to stand and watch these days.
Some people are late bloomers. I just thought maybe you've now risen to the occasion, Corky.
No.
Goa's a good place for this. It really is. For the World Legends Pro T20 League. What a spectacular destination. The 1919 Sports Cricket Stadium. Pavan Suyal replaces Asghar Afghan. And pace on is something that Shikhar Dhawan might welcome.
I think it was the right decision to bring him back into the attack, well, to bring him into the attack because of Asghar Afghan's probably poor first over. He did 12. The risk was okay because he could have got a wicket. I think you put in now your best bowler, even if he is a seam bowler, bowl him now, look to try and break this partnership and put them under pressure. That's what it is. It's a pressurized game because both teams know they don't win, they're all off to the airport.
And he just asked for a change in field. He wants that deep point to Shikhar Dhawan, who's so strong through the offside. The other man a deep square. A quick single. He'll have to hurry, but the little misfield helps from Asghar Afghan. He is still so quick between the wickets, Shikhar.
Yeah, he went, didn't he? He has got a bit of pace to him. Straight away, misfield. The pressure that was put on him because of the pace of Shikhar.
Shikhar's getting married soon. He's keeping himself in good nick, though, and honestly, it's one of the hallmarks of Shikhar Dhawan over the years. Always remained so fit. Oh, that's been struck well. There is protection in the deep. Gaurav Dhiman manning the boundary. But yeah, pace on. A lot more comfortable so far for the Dubai Royals batters. But they need to get a move on here. Required rate upwards of 9 and over. Current run rate just over a run a ball.
I think they've got to just look at how the Tycoons put their innings together. It wasn't easy at the beginning, and then they just built up a couple of good performances. Asghar Afghan with half century, Sean Marsh with half century.
No is the call that time, and batting will get easier as well. Corky, we saw this yesterday. The dew factor definitely sets in, and when it does, life becomes really hard for the bowling unit, and that's why we go back to the toss and question a little bit that decision from Carlos Brathwaite.
And it was exactly the same last night. Tissa Pereira made that same decision, and it came back to haunt him because it just got difficult, and they went on and lost the game. Maybe tonight Carlos Brathwaite thinks, no, this is our strength.
So far, very disciplined bowling effort over these first 2.5 overs. And Carlos Brathwaite's overs will be critical as well. He's been bowling those cutters. He's been picking up some critical wickets along the way. Just been a bit unlucky. The Maharashtra Tycoons, given the strength of that squad, it's a bit of a shocker that they find themselves in this position, needing to win their last game to qualify for the semis. Oh, that's wayward, but almost 5 runs as well. Good effort from Pratik on that occasion. Corky, almost 5.
Yep. Diving effort, and you can just see the batter's watching. He's watching to see it. Nearly. Very close. Have to bowl it again, though. Attavali was the keeper. Got a hand on it. That's the most important thing.
Yeah, could have been an expensive over otherwise. That time he'll keep it to just 1. He's got that protection in the deep. 3 overs gone, 20 for 1. Royals need 155 more of the next 102 deliveries to book a spot in the final 4 tomorrow. And they've got Shikhar Dhawan out in the centre alongside Rishi Dhawan. Still got Ambati Raidu to come. Yusuf Pathan. Amit Verma, Manvinder Bisla.
What's interesting is they're holding on to Peter Siddle at the moment. Their experienced bowler.
And spin's been hard to get away if it's bowled slower through the air. And that's something Praveen Gupta has done well so far.
And I think while it looks like it's not as damp as it was last night, even though, look, he's just wiping the seam, keeping it. I think bowl the spinners now, and then you've got 4 overs of Siddle whenever you want to bring him in. Middle of the innings, and then he'll finish off at the end because of what he's done and what he still does in the Big Bash.
That's good running again from Shikhar Dhawan. He's committed. And that is needless, to be honest. Completely unnecessary. And they'll take a freebie. I think it was Asghar Afghan. He was well in by then, Shikhar Dhawan, and completely not needed from Asghar Afghan.
Don't get that. Why would you even throw that? Ridiculous. Hold on to the ball. You're an experienced player.
Again, good glove work from Athawale, but not the best from the spinner. Praveen Gupta has just given the Royals a free hit. Not ever good when you see a spinner overstep.
Not overstep. He's clipped the stumps. That's what he's done.
Wow.
How can a spinner get that close?
Oh, that has been met. And it's gone flat and it's gone far enough. The free hit has been dispatched by Rishi Dhawan for his first APL Apollo maximum.
Started with the overthrow, then the no ball where the spinner has just clipped the stumps, and then that is just a half tracker and help yourself.
He was bowling so well until that point, and it's funny how many moments in a game can change the momentum. This over suddenly has gone for 10 of the first 4.
Brainwaves.
Yeah, good work yet again, back on the money, 2 dot balls back to back. You get the feeling that Rishi Dhawan's bumped up the order to up the ante. Here's another look at it. Oh, it's a towel. Would you believe it?
The towel that's done it.
Towel's supposed to help them.
Hit it mid-off.
Whipped off the legs. And just a single to finish a good over for the batting unit. 12 off it, 4 gone. It's 32 for 1.
Ball gone, 32 for 1. Just the 1 wicket to go down, that of Edwards for 10. But Shikhar not yet got going. Rishi at the other end, 12 from 10. So just starting to build. They're in touch with the run rate at the moment, going at 8 and need just 8.94. So they'll feel pretty comfortable. And the prize on the line for winning this game will be a spot in the semi-final tomorrow. It's a do-or-die situation. You win, you're through. You lose, you go home. That's the crux of it. Oh, he's given that a big swing. Afghan in the background, celebrating, hoping there's something on it.
Have a look at that points table. Delhi Warriors at the top, thanks to that net run rate. Rajasthan Lions, as well as Pune Panthers, and the winner, the Tycoons and the Royals, would be your fourth qualifying. Georgie, exciting times coming up in the semi-finals and the finals as well.
I think that's what's always exciting, sort of half stop from Binny there. In a tournament, when it comes right down to the last of the group stages, there's still something to play for. A spot in that top four. It's hard when you get to sort of dead rubber and it's all decided really early on. But in this tournament, it's come right down to this final game. It's win, you go through, lose, you go home. That's it. Doesn't matter if you win by 100 or if you win by 1.
Yeah, it just goes to show the intent and the quality of cricket we've seen right through the tournament as well. Last league game and still finding that fourth team, which is it going to be for qualification. Rishi Dhawan being sent in as the pinch hitter, just to go out there and capitalize the power play, and also maybe as the evening progresses, a little bit of more dew, the ball gets wet. For some of the other batters, life gets easier with a wet ball to try and get some runs. Yeah, in Goa, we've all enjoyed seeing the universe boss entertaining everyone with his cricket, the aura that he brings to the cricket field as well. Outstanding gentleman, Christopher Henry Gayle.
Well, he did offer me the opportunity to open for him instead today, and I said, I'm sure no one will be able to tell the difference. And I picked up his bat and was like, well, you know what? It's a bit heavy for me, I think. It weighed about as much as I do.
That's a good point that you bring about, Georgie. A lot of people back home would be thinking, how does he hit those big sixes? It's a heavy bat that he uses, heavy piece of wood.
I need to befriend a physio to go get some work on my shoulders now. Yeah, that's got 4 written all over it. APL Apollo boundary to close out the over, 8 runs from it. 5 gone, 40 for 1. So just ahead, those wiggly worms, the comparison, the purple one being the Royals, just ahead of where the Tycoons were at this stage. Going along at 8, so in touching distance of the required rate, and Peter Siddle has been handed the ball, playing obviously in the BBL throughout the Australian summer. Ball absolute wheels. Dances down the pitch to it, just trying to cause him to adjust the length.
Five balls still left in that power play. They're going to get at least 9. It'll be tough against Peter Siddle, but still, and that's the reason why you sent in the pinch hitter, to maybe take some load off Shikhar Dhawan as well, because if he's going to be the chief architect of this run chase, he'd be looking to bat deep, but to take some pressure off with the net run rate, I guess Rishi Dhawan, if he gets an opportunity, he's not going to hold himself back.
Chipped aerial. There is protection out there in the deep for that very shot. Keeping it quiet, just 2 from the first 2 in this over. They won't be too worried at all about that run rate, you know, going at 7.8, requiring 9. This stage in the game, absolutely fine. Plenty of wickets in hand, plenty of time as well. This partnership now 30 from just 26. Oh, he's done him there. You can almost hear the swish of the bat there, couldn't you?
Yeah, Rishi, just look to play with a straighter bat. Percentage cricket. Look to go over Peter Siddle. Tell you what, George, you just get a sense. Eventful delivery coming up. It's either going to go out of the park or I sense a wicket coming up. Just change in field for Peter Siddle. Third man comes up in the 30-yard circle. Point drops back, protecting the boundary. Maybe slow ball. Yeah, eventful delivery coming up.
Not timed, but all along the carpet, got enough of it, using the pace of Siddle. And doesn't matter if you don't time it, it's gone all the way for an APL Apollo boundary.
Need that in the power play to take some pressure off Shikhar Dhawan as well. He has to up the ante, and that's why he's been sent up the order as well, to put some pressure on the bowlers. Just looking to get close to the pitch of the ball, full face of the bat, percentage cricket. That's what you want to see. Getting acknowledgement from the skipper.
Oh, he's tucked him up there, saw him coming, and adjusted his length accordingly. Smart bowling.
Now then, last delivery coming up over the power play. Shikhar, take a chance and try and find a boundary. I don't think so, until unless it's in his go-to areas. I think he's looking to play a long innings, Shikhar Dhawan.
Oh, he's harbour bridged it, gone straight over it. It's a 4 of the last ball of the power play, 51 for 1. They're well ahead of where the Maharashtra Tycoons were at this point. Power play score comparisons. The Tycoons making 38 for 1. It was a very slow start. They have struggled in the power play throughout the tournament, really. The lowest scoring team in power plays. Dubai Royals 51 for 1, so well ahead. But still plenty of time to come in this must-win game. And we're going to turn to a bit of leg spin from the tall leg spinner Rahul Sharma. 74 matches, economy just over 7. How they would love to break this partnership.
Now then, we'll send in Rahul Sharma to try and pick up a wicket, break this partnership. I want to see how Shikhar Dhawan plays against Rahul Sharma. That's the boundary of the last delivery from the previous over. Just a little tickle down the leg side. Easy pickings for Shikhar Dhawan. Whoa! Great glove work. Outstanding glove work. Talk about reflexes. Well, I guess he's saying like a baby, but I guess it's the wicket keeper with that sort of reflexes. Outstanding, outstanding work.
That is unbelievable. Reflex action. First ball. And he just pushes it into the ground, sticks out a right mitt, keeps his balance. That is sensational. Sensational stuff behind the stumps. So Rishi Dhawan goes for 21, Royals 51 for 2. Happy looking supporters there, supporting the team in blue. So 2 down now, and it brings Ambati Raidu out to the middle. The numbers speak for themselves, really. 31 50s, 303 matches, and over 6,000 runs. He comes out to join his captain, Shikhar Dhawan, in the middle. But an unbelievable bit of glove work to take that second wicket.
Have a look at this piece of glove work from Athavle. Reflexes, all in one motion. Josie, have a look at that. Rishi Dhawan was trying to steal a single and realize, not the man. Great bit of celebration, and we've seen some really fun celebrations right through the tournament. Ambati Raidu at the crease, he plays spin really well as well. For Rahul Sharma, it's going to be a challenge bowling to Shikhar Dhawan. Likes to play the wrist spinners. Likes to go with the spin on the onside. Loves to use his feet as well. Could be a tough ask bowling against Shikhar Dhawan. Look at that, picking up wickets, and he's been pretty economical apart from that one game against the Warriors.
Yeah, it came back really well against the Panthers. 2 for 22 from his 4 overs. No, it goes down as a run out, the first wicket in this over, but it was a smart bit of bowling as well, so you can almost say it. You can almost claim it. The books won't say it. But if I were bowling, I'd be like, I definitely contributed to this.
You don't need a reason to celebrate. You're always celebrating. That's the best part about you.
Oh, he moved across very early, didn't he? Showing all his stumps, and it's good running as well. They're shy at the stumps. Thought perhaps they might go for the overthrow. He's showing all 3. There would have been 5 stumps on show there.
Have a look at Rahul Sharma's reaction. It was really wide. Been a great over so far. Just the 4 runs conceded. Also picking up a wicket.
Really good over this. Rahul Sharma's first, going for just 4, and the run out coming in there as well. 7 gone, 55 for 2. And that's exactly what the Tycoons needed. Just slowing things down, and slow it down even more. We're going to have an APL Apollo strategic timeout. Just coming towards the end of the APL Apollo strategic timeout, a really successful over for the Tycoons. And the good news, you tennis ball cricket fans, under the World Legends Pro League banner, you can get involved. You could be here next year if you head on over for trials all across India, play well, do your best, get selected. Next season, you could be here playing with the legends themselves. We'll be yapping about you, singing your praises. All you got to do is register now at worldlegendsprot20.com, head to trials, perform well. We'll see you next year.
Left arm round to you. Change bowler. पकड़ लेना.
3 runs. Annoying a misfield, but almost even more annoying when you misfield off your own bowling because you've got no one else you can blame.
Do that. And sometimes as a bowler as well, got to stop those. Looking to lead from the front. It also makes a difference, right? In the 30-yard circle, if you keep stopping the singles, you keep putting a lot of pressure on the batter as well with dot balls. Ambati Raidu, 1 strike. Great player, a spin right through his playing career. Uses his feet, sweeps the ball inside out. Variety of shots that he can play against the left arm spinner.
Oh, great use of the feet, inside out, up and over extra cover. Bish bash bosh, APL Apollo boundary.
Yeah, right through his playing career, he's been able to play that shot with great amount of ease. Leaves the crease when he sees the ball in the air, moves outside the leg stump, inside out, beautifully timed, knows exactly how hard to hit it to beat the man standing in short extra cover. Masterpiece, Ambati Raidu against spin.
Oh, it's a good touch, that.
Now then, Shikhar Dhawan gets a freebie. He gets a free hit. No ball. Praveen Gupta. That's the one thing as a spinner you never want to do, and it's the back leg or the hand that takes the bill off. Now, I know the ball's getting wet, but you got guys standing at extra cover, long off. Get that towel off your back, Praveen. Get that towel off.
Oh, well, have some of that. That'll teach you to keep a pocket down your trousers. A pocket, a towel. For an APL Apollo maximum.
Georgie getting excited. Back at the length there, easy pickings for Shikhar Dhawan. Too short. Had enough time in the world to just place it anywhere he wanted. 73-meter hit. And straight away, yeah, he's looking to bat really deep. He hits a 6, then just pushes the ball in the gap. Keeps that scoreboard ticking. Looking to win this game and, of course, get his team to qualify as a 4th team that qualifies for the semi-finals. Yeah, it is getting wet. What were you saying about the towels, Josie?
Put your towel somewhere that isn't down your trousers. That's what I'm saying.
Bold.
15 from the over so far. Georgie, all yours. Go for it.
Right, want to come in the over. Nicely played, just the single to close the over. 8 gone, 71 for 2. Nice.
71 for 2. And they really could have used this man, Dale Steyn, the Tycoons. 104 needed of 72. And a little bit of clumsiness in this bowling effort. Oh, that's nicely struck. I think he may have just got a hand on it to slow it down. So welcome Michael Clark alongside myself, Suhail Chandok, to the comm box. Clarky, he's bowled well, Rahul Sharma, but to see Praveen Gupta give away 2 free hits after clipping the stumps, not necessary or something we really look at ever from a spinner.
Yeah, certainly. Well, you don't want to be giving away a no ball and a free hit, no matter who you are as a bowler, but particularly as a spinner. Yeah, it's hard enough trying to get through your overs. Oh, that's nicely bowled as well. Tossed up, and it's a wicket too. So handy. Again, change your pace, change your line. Geez, he's a good bowler. Underrated. Been very good for a long time. I was surprised he didn't play the first game, actually, but yeah, there it is. Execution under pressure. Picks up a big wicket.
There gets the big man, Ambati Raidu. Looks to launch him over long off. Stuart Binney, safe as houses. And that is such a key wicket. He's off and running, the big man, Rahul Sharma. Completely agree with you. Highly underrated talent. And he loves it. Absolutely loves the big moments. He gets Ambati Raidu for 8. The Royals now 72 for 3. In comes Samit Patel. And they need to stitch something together here, Shikhar and Samit. He's bowled really well, Rahul Sharma. Just gone for 5 of his first 9 deliveries.
Been brilliant bowler for a long time. Like I say, surprised he hasn't played more. Even for India, I think, you know, you go back to that generation where Anil Kumble was an absolute genius. Rahul's, he's got that height. Different bowler to Anil, don't get me wrong, but, you know, he can spin the leg break, mixes it up, good variations, attacks the stumps, and he's got that extra bounce. I think he's been a good bowler for a long time. I love seeing him still play as well. I know he's doing some media work and commentates here and there in different tournaments, but it's good to see him playing. And this is the wicket. I think this is the partnership. Patel and Shikhar. I think this one's defining for both teams. Who wins this battle, I think, goes on to win this game.
And who wins this game goes on to play the semi-finals. Shikhar Dhawan becomes the key man, even more so now. And yeah, Rahul Sharma, he's played about 6 games for India across 2 formats. Should have played a lot more, perhaps. So many options, though. He's been good with the gloves, Atavale. Saved a few runs, to be honest. Social media taking over.
There's the crew. There's our team. Yep, I love a mobile phone. Don't we all these days, I've got to say.
Forget conversations.
Yeah.
They're texting each other. Harshit, Georgie, Tanya. Oh, that's a rank shot ball. And it's been given the treatment. Just as we were saying all the good things about Rahul Sharma. That's a bit of a freebie.
Commentators curse. You do it the batters. You say they don't look like getting out. They get out next ball. Talk up a bowler. That's the worst ball he's probably bowled in his career. He only goes for 4 though. It's not a good delivery. Placement's good from Shikhar. It's a good, important boundary as well.
Also the maturity of Shikhar Dhawan, not trying to go aerial. He knows his wicket is absolutely critical at this stage. Slams it along the carpet. 444 APL Apollo boundaries now in this tournament. That's better. Oh, would you believe it? He could have finished the over off with a dot ball, and instead, another free hit, the third one of the innings.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, it's no ball. It's a good decision from the umpire. Discipline, discipline, discipline. That's all that is. 3 no ball front foot. Oh, sorry. 1 no ball front foot, 2 hitting the stumps.
And the last 2 free hits have gone for 6. And this one disappears as well. 3 free hits, 3 APL Apollo maximum. And that is possibly the largest of them all. Wow, 6 to finish the over, 9 gone, it's 85 for 3. You've got the opportunity to play alongside the legends. If you're a tennis ball cricket lover, we've got a professional tennis ball league next season, courtesy of the World Legends Pro League. All you've got to do is attend these trials across the country, clear them, and earn a chance to play alongside your legends. Same venue, with the same league experience, and registrations are now open at worldlegendsprot20.com. And in comes the big man, Carlos Brathwaite. With the ball in hand, he's been pretty good. And he has an important role. Just a single. It's funny, isn't it? They've stitched together a few good deliveries, but it's the loose ones that have changed the course of this. We've got Dale Steyn with Jess Crow.
Well, I'm here joined by Dale Steyn. Dale, what a match we've seen here today, and what a way they brought the innings back last innings. What have you made of it so far?
Yeah, it's been really good. Competitive total, you know, anytime, it's like a knockout game really for both teams. So anytime you get around that 180 mark, it's competitive. But we need a couple wickets here, and then we'll find ourselves in a real strong position. And they need a partnership, which is basically what's happening right now for them. So we need to somehow try and break this.
Hopefully we'll bring some luck standing here. And looking at those 2 early wickets that fell early on in that first innings, did you think the team would make it to over 170?
Yeah, I mean, you know, we're old now, so guys come in and they kind of, you know, they have this late blossom. So yeah, we always felt like that 170 was kind of competitive. A couple more blows would have got us to that 180 mark, but I mean, it's competitive enough.
Look, speaking of being old, I think you're over-exaggerating with your celebration out there. Was that pre-planned? Can you talk us through it?
I actually didn't pre-plan it. It was a moment thing. It was pretty spontaneous. And then a friend of mine, Tabrez Shamsi, sent me a video that he had actually done it before. So maybe it was subconsciously in the back of my mind. I didn't realize it, but yeah, I mean, and the catch, I don't think I've taken a high catch in about 6 years. So that was just like, wow, I couldn't believe I even held on to it.
No, it's excellent. And look, what a place we're in beautiful Goa. What have you made of the place so far? Have you been out and been able to explore the place at all?
Not much. I mean, the schedule's been pretty jam-packed. But one thing I can say about this ground is it's pretty amazing. The fact that we've had how many games here already, all the scores have been like really competitive, you know, that 170 kind of plus. If you bowl well, there's wickets to be taken. If you bat well and you apply yourself, there's runs to be scored. And, you know, it's really good, you know. A little bit of dew every now and then, but in all honesty, lights work beautifully, crowds have been here. It's a great place to come and play cricket.
All in all, great ground. And look, I hear you're quite the surfer, and of course your hotel is planted right nicely on that beach. Have you managed to get out and see the waves yet?
No, unfortunately, where we are, it's more like a little bay, so there's no waves there. But Jonty Rhodes lives here, and I'm hoping that after this tournament, I'll give him a call. I'm here for another 2 days.
Nice.
Try and get in some surf, yeah. But I think it's another part of the island, but you know what I mean.
Yes, I get what you mean. And now look, finally, let's finish on a high. What's your highlight been of this comp so far?
I think my highlight being is just like reconnecting with the players. Honestly, Alistair Cook, I played my first class debut at Essex with him. Being in the team with Chris has been amazing. Peter Siddle, Sean Marsh, you know, and then the opposition too. You know, all the guys. We were kind of chatting before the tournament started about what our prep was, and to see the guys come out here and then competitively really push it has been pretty fun. And a good giggle too.
Great. Well, great to hear you've enjoyed. Thank you very much. All the best for this match.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let's go back to comms.
Yeah, that's a good interview and a good finish to the over from Samit Patel. 10 overs gone, 102 for 3. Halfway mark and the Royals are marching along. 102 for 3, run rate 10.2 and over. The last 18 have gone for 47 pup, and Shikhar Dhawan and Samit Patel hold the key, but they don't need too many from here. 7.3 and over is pretty comfortable the way they are.
Yeah, well, they'd like Dale Steyn out there, that's for sure. Geez, he's still looking fit, isn't he? Hopefully that shoulder's not too bad, so if they do find a way to get over the line, we can see him back out there. But yeah, Peter Siddle, he's going to have to find a wicket. As we said, this is the partnership nicely timed by Shikhar Dhawan. Patel has just creamed him. That shot off his pads for 6. That's an absolute beauty.
He has. I was just going to say, if Dale Steyn doesn't get over the line with the team here, he knows he's got Jonty to go surf for a couple of days as well. Jonty spends about 6 or 8 months in India now. Rides his little Enfield around the city, enjoys himself, and loves being here in India. He's actually named one of his kids after this glorious country. Always good to see Jonty around, and he'll get a good surf in at least.
Well, you can see why he's living here. Absolute beautiful city. Water's unreal. It's down the beach earlier today. It's and there's a good shot. Talk about timing from Patel. He has walked out from ball 1 and absolutely creamed it. Every other batsman, even Shikhar, took a few balls just to get used to conditions. Not Patel. He's seeing them beautifully. Uses the pace of Siddle, looks to go square, stays leg side of the ball, and again beats that man at deep backward point.
He just gets on top of it so nicely. He's got incredible game awareness, Samit Patel. With the bat, with the ball on the field as well. Such a good multi-dimensional cricketer. Always gives you value. Oh, will he get away with that? No, not that time. The new wide lines have come into the equation, but still called wide that time. Peter Siddle having a bit of a chat with the umpire on his way back. But look at those knocks, all effective.
I agree. Very, very handy numbers. Bat bowl field, Samit Patel. I think another one of those players through his career underrated. Could have played a lot more cricket for England. Certainly short form. I think he's been a stellar T20 and one-day cricketer.
He'll have to bowl that one again as well. And you can see why Samit today is such a highly valued franchise cricketer, pup. Just as you said, he's playing around the world, contributing in every facet to so many teams. And in many ways, he's actually fitter than he was when he made it out to play for England. He's elongated that career, and he's actually loving being out there.
Yeah, well, look, it's another example. It's a perception, you know. These days in all sport, people want everyone to be a certain way, but we're all different. I think the key for him, he's still able to contribute. He makes handy runs, strikes the ball beautifully, bowls beautifully. I think the ball comes out of his hand. For a left-arm orthodox, the way he bowls such a fast arm action, gets good revs on the ball, can spin it, good variations, and brilliant in the field as well. Yeah, like I say, I think England might have. I know they've had some good spinners as well. Swanee, Graham Spon was an unbelievable spinner. Monty played, I think, 50 tests as well for England, but I think Summit could have played a lot more short-form cricket for England.
Close to 7,000 T20 runs, more than 300 wickets. That is a very decent career. And he's still going. That's the key. Still played the 100.
Every time.
Still playing here. And he actually enjoys himself as well. And this man too, 40 plus years of age, big smile on his face, and he's bowling absolute wheels.
Well, as I said in the pre-show, I think Peter Siddle this year in the BBL was as good a season as he's had in his whole career. So it shows age is just a number for a lot of these boys.
Oh, that's just glorious. That is outstanding. Vintage Shikhar Dhawan. He just uses the pace of Peter Siddle and gets to a 50 of just 28 deliveries. The captain is getting the job done for the Dubai Royals.
Yeah, when the team needs it the most, the skipper's standing up. He got a duck yesterday in beach cricket. He said he was saving him for today, and he certainly has. What a way to bring it up. Touch and class from Shikhar Dhawan, as we saw all through his career. So skillful. Handy 50 when his team needs it the most.
Well, true to his word, clearly to you, pup. He's getting the runs, and the owner's happy.
Second extra ball.
And punches that to keep the strike.
That's on you.
What an over for the Royals. 15 runs off it. 11 gone. It's 117 for 3.
2 extra balls.
117 for 3, and as you guys are well aware, the Dubai Royals needing 58 for a place in the semis, and they're well ahead of the curve. Brathwaite back with the ball in hand, and they don't have to do too much too soon here. Just smart batting will get them there in an absolute canter. Shikhar Dhawan and Samit Patel, and two of the best guys to be out there. All the experience in the world in white ball cricket too.
Yeah, I think these two just play their natural game. They get home comfortably. Royals are in a strong position now. Tycoons, on the other hand, they just got to get a breakthrough and hopefully go bang, bang, get 2 in a row. Just try and build some more pressure. It's nicely bowled. The other thing they could do here, Brathwaite could maybe bring a fielder up, take a bit of a risk, get one extra man inside the circle, maybe in a catching position. Try and get the batsman to take a bit of a risk, but 56 from 52 with wickets in hand, you'd think they'll do this very comfortably, the Royals.
Pop, the Royals at the moment, 6th and dead last. You know what it's like about peaking at the right time. You guys just kept peaking when you were playing for Australia and winning World Cups. But to have Shikhar back in form, to win here, to play the table toppers, they've got to believe that they can go all the way, because this team is stacked with talent as well.
Yeah, you just never know. I think with major tournaments, the key is to find a way to make it to the semi-finals. I know ideally, yes, you want to finish first, but I don't think it matters to me. I think if you can qualify and qualify with your best players in form, hey, it's semi-final cricket and final cricket. There's no rules. It's very different.
Gives that a whack, but just a single. Also worth noting that they will play the Delhi Warriors after Delhi have just lost for the first time. And Delhi played a full squad. So they take on Delhi 1v4 at night. And these guys will come off a win if they get there, with Shikhar in form. Ambati yet to hit his stride.
The other thing as well, the Delhi team's stacked full of some very good spin bowlers. So I think the slight advantage is to play them at night rather than during the day. I think it'd be much harder during the day as well. But look, Budgie and his team have done very well, don't get me wrong. But yeah, you're right. Get a win here. Shikhar's in good form. The captain's leading from the front. Even that battle between Budgie and Shikhar, I think everybody will look forward to watching that.
We saw it play out last time, and Budgie was quick to say, I almost got him twice. I missed with the stumping because of a little inside edge, and then he got him next ball, chopping on. So that battle will resume, and Shikhar will want to get one back on his old friend Harbhajan Singh. Last ball of the over here. Works that away. Calm and composed at the moment. Shikhar Dhawan and Samit Patel. 12 gone. It's 122 for 3.
Samit Patel batting very well. And a 50-run partnership up between these two of just 27 deliveries as well. Required rate 6.62, current 10. So they are going very well right now. I'm Abhishek Jhunjhunwala and I've got Faiz Maroof alongside me. Rahul Sharma is back in the attack. Tossed up delivery. He's bowled really well throughout the competition. In a very strong position here. Royals for Rays. They'll have to do something special, Tycoons, to come back into this side, into this match.
Both these batters have hardly dropped a sweat and have a partnership of 51 of 28. That's how good and that's how quality Shikhar Dhawan and Samit Patel have been. Shikhar Dhawan has been getting starts but not kicking on, but certainly in a must-win game, the captain leading from the front. The dew also has played a part, that's for sure.
Yes, Samit Patel has batted really well throughout this tournament and bowled well as well. On that occasion, trying to hit the ball a bit too hard. But yeah, they'll have to do something different. They have to find a wicket or two. The Royals are going very, very steadily at the moment. Shikhar Dhawan took the liking to Rahul in the previous over with the 4 and a 6. And make it another one, another APL Apollo maximum. Shikhar Dhawan is in the mood.
Out of the park, the half cracker. That's not the first time that Rahul Sharma has dropped the ball halfway line. Probably the dew is a factor. But for a player who's been batting well, and the class of Shikhar Dhawan, that's bread and butter. That is a magnificent hit. 92-meter monster.
Yeah, it's difficult. You got to feel for the spinners with the dew coming in, especially for the wrist spinners. It's very hard to control that ball, and hence we saw a couple of short deliveries from Rahul. And another one. It's all too easy for somebody with the class of Shikhar Dhawan. Another APL Apollo maximum.
This is very unlike Rahul Sharma, who's quite good with his length, but not tonight. Almost a similar delivery, almost a similar shot, and same result. That is way too short. Now, runs are coming thick and fast. The required rate has come on just at 6 runs per over. Partnership just quietly has built up to 64.
Yeah, absolutely. And when required, the skipper stands tall with a magnificent 61 so far of 35, striking at 174. And Samit Patel matching him with a strike rate of 172 for his 19. Yeah, they're in a bit of a hurry, both these players. Is 3 sixes in 3 consecutive deliveries for Shikhar Dhawan. Now, he has taken a special liking for his to Rahul Sharma tonight.
Thought that was a googly by Rahul Sharma that occasion. But still, the length was full down the leg side and almost a freebie for a batter who's batting more than 60 runs before that shot. Aerial time.
Shikhar is saying, I've got some other plans, Rahul. I want to finish this early and go home. Now, in the last 30 deliveries, they have got 72 runs with the loss of 1 wicket of Ambati Raidu. He goes again. The result is exactly what it has been for the past 3 deliveries. Another APL Apollo maximum. Wow, this is just unreal batting from Shikhar. 13 gone, 148 for 3.
And Manhattan keeps getting bigger and bigger. The towers keep getting taller, especially the previous over. Massive blows from the bat of Shikhar Dhawan.
Just a matter of time now. Required rate at 3.86. Samit Patel will probably want just to get a single. Remember, 4 out of 4 in the last over for Shikhar Dhawan. 2 or more 2. He wins the bounty of $50,000.
It's just going to be a single. Let's go to Valusha and Tanya.
Yes, boy.
We are here at the 1919 Sports Cricket Stadium here in Verna, joined by fans who've gathered here in large numbers. We've got some little fans as well. And they've got some caps and they're all signed. Let's find out who this is. Who's signed this?
Steyn, Alistair Cook.
Aren't you a lucky boy? What about you?
And this is Chris Gayle.
And who are you rooting for today?
Shikhar. Okay, somebody said Shikhar, and the beautiful part is कि मैं और Valusha वैसे तो यहाँ पर काम करने आए, but Shikhar is batting like that. We feel like fans. Okay, who's a Shikhar fan here? एक इंसान बात करेगा. एक इंसान कौन बात करेगा? Okay, this cute little kid. Okay, tell me, are you supporting Shikhar?
Yes.
गब्बर की बैटिंग देखकर कैसा लग रहा है?
अच्छा लग रहा है.
Okay, एक बार ना, क्योंकि शिखर is there, अगर आप एक बार अच्छे से गो शिखर गो कहेंगे, ठीक है? 1, 2, 3.
Wow! Is that all you got? Oh, you can go even louder! Go!
You know, sometimes शांत गदादारी में शांत समटाइम्स फैंस के एनर्जी इतनी कमाल होती है ना कि आपको कुछ कहने की जरूरत नहीं. ओके, दूसरी टीम के भी सपोर्टर हैं कोई या नहीं है? अच्छा, इधर आओ इधर आओ इधर आओ भाई, इधर आओ. ये फैन है. क्या कहे जो आप ये चश्मा लगा कर आए ये स्वैग के साथ, किसको सपोर्ट करें?
हम आए तो गेल को देखना है कि हम दिल्ली से आए हैं. दिल्ली से, हाँ दिल्ली से आए हैं. गेल को देखना है थे, लेकिन गेल नहीं चला, कोई बात नहीं, लेकिन एंजॉय आया मैच में, फुल एंजॉय आया.
कोई नहीं, गब्बर तो दिख रहे हैं.
हाँ, गब्बर इज बैक.
So they say that Gabbar is back, but we have some really lovely women in the crowd as well. किसको support करने आए हो?
गब्बर.
Wow. Excitement level 1 to 10 कितने पे है अभी? 100. लग ही नहीं रहा. I cannot hear you guys.
ओके ओके ओके, मुझे लग रहा है मेरे कानों में सुनाई देना बंद हो गया, लेकिन इसी तरह का प्यार मिल रहा है लेजेंड्स को इन गोवा. अब वक्त है वापस चलते हैं कॉम बॉक्स की.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, there's a lot of excitement all around Goa in the stadium. It's a full house again, and what an atmosphere, especially when Shikhar Dhawan is batting the way he has been. 81 of just 42. That's an excellent over from Peter Siddle. Just 6 off it, 14 gone, 154 for 3. There's an opportunity now to play with the legends. There are trials across 20 cities, and what an opportunity. You can register and be part of this magnificent initiative where you get a chance to be in the same dressing room as some of the legends. For all tennis ball cricketers watching us right now, under the World Legends Pro League banner, registrations are open for the World Legends Pro League tennis ball. Same venue, same vibe, same energy. Come for the trials across India, get selected, and next season, you could be playing with the legends themselves. Register now at worldlegendsprot20.com. And it's an opportunity of a lifetime. Shikhar Dhawan, he is in a rush. He wants to finish it as quickly as possible. Gaurav Dhiman has been brought into the attack.
21 to get to win, and Shikhar Dhawan needs 18 runs to go for his 100, and certainly he's eyeing that. That's in the slot, the very first ball of Gaurav Dhiman. Over the mid-wicket it goes, and Shikhar Dhawan just 2 maximums away from scoring his first 100 in World Legends Pro T20 League.
Right in the slot. First delivery, absolutely in the slot, but look at that first shot. He means business, Shikhar Dhawan, another APL Apollo maximum. And there's been plenty. 8 so far from his bat in his innings of 88 of 42. Now the strike rate well over 200. Last 25 deliveries, 58 runs. He's taken a special liking for Rahul Sharma. Changes the angle. Just a single. Shikhar on 89, 11 shy from his 100.
A maximum 8 sixes and 4 fours in his innings. Must-win game, a virtual quarter-final. The leader stepping up when it matters the most for the Dubai Royals with a magnificent hitting. Full marks. Preferred the leg side since some of the deliveries were down the leg side. But every delivery that he went big went to Piasi.
Samit Patel. Very sensible. Taking a single, bringing Shikhar back on strike.
More than a team man, he just wants to please the captain, Samit Patel.
He wants to make sure that the captain gets 100 here. 11 needed for Shikhar Dhawan.
Jokes apart, Samit Patel, a team player. He understands Shikhar Dhawan certainly eyeing his 100. Just get a single and let the leader finish it off.
Oh, it was there for the taking. Misses out on that opportunity, Shikhar. Try to belt it too hard.
Oh, that was meant to be put away, Shikhar. That was a shin-high hole toss. Oh, well, probably the lack of pace by Gaurav Dhiman.
Another single. They got a 6 of the first ball, then just single so far. 11 to win.
Will Shikhar Dhawan go for the bounty of scoring a 6 or a 4, or get a single and retain the strike in the next over? I think he should be going big, targeting the leg side, because long on mid-wicket are the short boundary to the left-hander.
Very nicely bowled. Very, very nicely bowled. Oh, he's been given as wides. And he's asking for a review, Gaurav Dhiman.
Marginal call. Slower delivery just died on the pitch. Off cutter. Oh, probably got it right, Pradipudavatta. This is a batsman's game, you understand that. But Gaurav Dhiman just wanted to finish his over. Wanted a review.
Oh, nicely bowled. Very good Yorker. Just a single. 9 needed. 15 gone. 166 for 3. Points table. We know the 3 teams which have already qualified: Delhi Warriors, Rajasthan Lions, Pune Panthers, and it looks like it's going to be the Royals. This partnership of 94 of 46 has really given them the impetus they were looking for. And Shikhar Dhawan, 9 short of his 100, and they need 9 to win. So he needs to score all the runs here. Pawan Suyal, who's going to bowl his third over. Oh, that is a nice shot. Just a single. Samit Patel will look to take a single here.
That was meant to be put over extra cover, probably slicing at the last bit. It went towards the cover point. Perfect length to go over extra cover. Samit Patel should just get a single. That's it. Don't spoil the party, Samit. Get a single. Get the captain, get to the 100.
Dot delivery. Oh, he's gone for it. He's gone for it because the ball hit the keeper straight on his knees. Hope it's nothing serious. He's got a bad bounce. Oh, he's in agony at the moment.
This can be very, very painful. Misses the pad since the wicket keeper just bends down and hit the side of the knee. That is going to hurt straight away. The ice is needed tonight. He'll sleep with pain tomorrow morning. It'll be a massive swelling. Was very unlucky for the wicket keeper. But presence of mind for Shikhar Dhawan to run the bye.
Big news for all tennis ball cricketers watching us right now on the World Legends Pro League banner. Registrations are open for the World Legends Pro League Tennis Ball competition. Same venue, same vibe, same energy. Come for the trials across India, which is happening across 20 cities. Get selected, and next season you could be playing with the legends themselves and sharing the same dressing room. Go register now at worldlegendsprot20.com. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for all the tennis ball cricketers. Keeper has got it on the bad spot.
From the word go, Captain Shikhar Dhawan was on a mission. Last-win game in the virtual quarter-final is started well with some good hitting of Praveen Gupta. A couple of deliveries from Rahul Sharma went the distance. That was nicely done over third man. Those are just bread and butter. Half trackers, googly, leg spinners, doesn't care. That was a googly slog sweep. Rahul Sharma has been very good right throughout the tournament. Has taken to the cleaners, and Gaurav Dhiman's first ball went the distance as well. Found the miss in the middle of the bat and certainly rolled back the ears. Gabbar.
You could sense that he's going to do something special. When you watched him in the field, he was doing long on to long on, which he doesn't do very often. You could sense that he was up for it. The commitment was there. He wanted to do well in this game, especially it's a must-win game for both sides. And what an incredible knock he has played so far. And still in the hunt for his first 100 in the World Legends Pro T20. Having a little chat with Peter Siddle. Just 7 to win. And while the keeper gets some medical attention, we will take an APL Apollo strategic timeout. are out of APL Apollo strategic timeout, and Shikhar Dhawan is ready. So are we. 168 for 3. Mahesh Bhupati. Oh, that's an incredible Yorker. He nailed that one. A perfect execution from Pawan Syal.
With the slingy action, Pawan Syal can deliver those Yorkers. Shikhar Dhawan did well to get the bat down in time. But he needs 7. The team needs 6. Wow, it's going down to the wire.
So Shikhar looks like either he'll have to get his 100 with a 4 or a 6. He's got hit again. He's got hit again. Hopefully nothing serious. At the moment he's struggling.
Athawale, the wicket keeper, I think he got hit on the other foot. Not being called a wide because the ball went in between the stumps and the protector guide, and I think he did hit or struck on the other foot. He's having a nightmare in the last 10 minutes or so, the poor guy.
Oh, Shikhar Dhawan does it with a 6. Though they win the game, Shikhar is 1 shy of his 100. His 99 not out of 48 deliveries. What a brilliant performance from the Royals and from the skipper, leading from the front. Just brilliant. And they have managed to get into the top 4.
Yeah, what a way to finish. Unlucky Shikhar Dhawan to finish on 99 not out. Certainly deserved a century. Could have been the 3rd player in the World Legends Pro T20 League to score 100. But nevertheless, a brilliant knock in a virtual quarter-final to see the side win by 7 wickets, advance into the semi-finals.
And also it's a performance which is going to give them a lot of confidence for the semi-finals. It's a comprehensive win. It's a convincing win for the Royals with 25 balls to spare. Chasing 175 is never easy. But the Tycoons will be mighty disappointed. It all boils down to this man for his incredible performance. What a magnificent knock. And Samit Patel batted well for his 24 as well. The Universe boss is there to shake hands. That's the best thing about sport. You lose, you win. At the end of the day, you all shake hands. Yeah.
Dale Steyn was a massive miss for the Tycoons. These 4 overs could have been a bit different, but nevertheless take nothing away from the Dubai Royals, especially the captain. The way he handled himself today, looked a different man. Certainly much more determined to win this game and advance. And for the Tycoons, yes, they had their ups, they have their downs. Unfortunately, crashes out of the competition. Some big names, but as a group, I never thought that they played as a group. That's why they are going out of the competition. Looking at some of the top sides in the Ladies Legends League, they have been playing as a group. That's one thing I'm sure when they come back for the next season, they can rectify it and get it right.
It's some massive names. And here is Georgie. Georgie's having a great time. He's always dancing. Why not, Georgie? Yeah, they have made sure that they have qualified in the top 4 Royals. She's showing all her moves. Pervez.
He's just high on life, just enjoying everything. Fellow broadcaster. Wasim Jaffer, the head coach, will be very, very happy with the efforts. Must-win game, the senior players stood up and made sure the Dubai Royals qualified. Edwards, Rishi, Raidu, all missed out. Shikhar Dhawan remained 99, not desperate, unlucky not to get his triple figures for 48 deliveries. And Patel remained a very handy 24 not out of 18 deliveries to chase it down in 15.5 overs, winning it by 25 balls to spare and 7 wickets remaining.
And we look at the partnership. It's all about partnership in this format. They had a little partnership between Shikhar and Rishi of 39 that steadied the ship. And then it was that partnership of 104 of 51 deliveries between Shikhar and Patel. We saw them through and got them a place in the semi-finals. And bowling, it's a very expensive looking bowling performance from all their bowlers apart from Pawan Soyal, who bowled pretty well, went under 8. There's a couple of wickets, one for Praveen and one for Rahul Sharma. But if you look at the economy, yeah, they had to do a lot better, the Tycoon bowlers. And look at the match summary. Tycoons batting first, got 174. Sean Marsh batted really well for 66 of 43, but Asghar Afghan with the 60 of 34 got them to a respectable total. But Dubai Royals made it look way too easy with that 99 from Shikhar Dhawan. And finally winning the match by 7 wickets. And now, let's go down to Jess and see who she's got.
I'm here joined by the losing captain, Carlos Brathwaite. Carlos, look, obviously not the way you would have wanted the match to have gone tonight, but just the pure fight that your team showed out there tonight. You need to be pretty proud of that team.
Yeah, but it wasn't our best performance. I think we played a lot better in the previous games and just couldn't find a way to get over the line, and today we probably weren't at the races.
And look, I was speaking to Dale earlier, and he says a big positive of this tournament has been just reconnecting with old mates, old teammates. How has that been for you personally?
No, it's been good. I mean, where else would you see Sir Alistair Cook and Chris Gayle opening the batting, polar opposites. So it was good to share the dressing room for the first time with some legends of the game and to reconnect, as Dale said, with some that you know. And then just watching certain narratives play out, Stuart Broad to Alistair Cook, being able to run in and bowl again and compete again. No, it was really, really good.
Have you missed it? I think we were speaking a few months ago and you were like, I love the commentary side of things now. I'm glad to be back on the field, and can we see more of it?
My body is paining me, so probably not. But I do enjoy it. One thing that you love when you cross the white line is that the competitive juices come back, and in preparation for the tournament, you start to train and try to get your body ready. I don't think we'll ever get back to the heights of our youth, but it was good to compete again. So yeah, I may continue. I enjoy this side of things. The speed of play is nice. The camaraderie is good. So yeah, but I miss being next to you and the other guys in the comm box.
What are you talking about, youth? You're completely exaggerating. You're still there. And look, let's finish on a high, a positive. What's one highlight been for you personally as captain leading this team?
Just the privilege, to be fair. I was asked to fill in for 2 games for DK. For personal reasons, he had to leave, and I had to basically take over for the whole tournament almost. So the privilege to rub shoulders and lead Sean Marsh, Alistair Cook, Chris Gayle again, Dale Steyn, Peter Siddle, and just talking with the boys, talking about cricket. Obviously, we just touched on commentary. That's something that I love. And that insight that you want to give on comms, I'm getting first dibs from legends of the game on how they'd go about it. Coming up against Bravo again, coming up against Pollard again. So yeah, that side of it for me, I think being back in the firing line and seeing how the game has evolved, albeit a little bit slower, was a treat.
Well, look, glad to hear you've taken some positives away from it. Hard luck, but thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let's go back to comms.
Thanks, Jess. And some lovely words from Carlos Brathwaite. Again, we look at the match summary. Tycoons 174, Sean Marsh 66, Asghar 60. But it was all down to one man, the skipper of Dubai Royals, Shikhar Dhawan, for an incredible 99 and winning the match by 7 wickets. And now let's go for a little break, and when we come back, we'll bring you the postman presentation. And what a terrific game we had in hand. Tycoons batting first, 174 for 5 through some excellent knock from Sean Mars, 66 of 43, and Asghar Afghan for his 60 of just 34 deliveries. Some excellent. And now I think we are ready with the post-match presentation. Let's go down to Suhail.
We waited until the last league game of the tournament to find our fourth semi-finalist, and in the end, the Dubai Royals getting there with ease, courtesy of their skipper Shikhar Dhawan along the way as well. Hello and welcome to the post-match presentation for match number 15 between the Maharashtra Tycoons and the Dubai Royals of the inaugural edition of the World Legends Pro T20 League right here at the 1919 Sports Cricket Stadium. We'd like to first of all thank all of our partners and sponsors without whom this would not be a possibility. Our presenting partner, Goa Tourism, official partners, APL Apollo, Pantheon Developers, Viacation, Dunamis, Campa Energy, Kingfisher, Radio Mirchi and Indigo Music. Our broadcasting and streaming partners, DD Sports, Sony Live, Fancode, Waves and YouTube. And also, we'd like to thank Goa Police and Goa State Fire and Emergency Services for their assistance in hosting these wonderful matches right here at the 1919 Sports Cricket Stadium. I'd like to introduce our presentation party to my left. First up, we've got Mr. Abhishek Desai, founder of Cricket, and Ms. Ada Pandey, owner of the Dubai Royals, and of course, a very happy owner indeed. Time to present our legend of the match, and of course there's only one man who should walk away with it, and he's also the skipper of Dubai Royals. It is Shikhar Dhawan for a wonderful knock of 99 unbeaten. He'll receive a match check of rupees 1 lakh from Ms. Ada Pandey and a trophy from Mr. Abhishek Desai. 99 of just 48 deliveries, 9 massive sixes, 4 fours and a strike rate in excess of 200. Unbelievable knock under pressure. Shikhar bhai, let's have a quick chat because you promised a certain Michael Clark yesterday when you guys were playing beach cricket that you were saving some runs from the beach cricket to today. You delivered on that promise and wow, you really had a great time out there.
Yes, absolutely. I really enjoyed being on the ground and had great fun. Great to chase. Of course, dew played a huge factor. Made it more easier for us than the first inning, and but yeah, I have to apply myself, and I was very happy, and the way even we gave the start to the team, that was very good.
Were you pleasantly surprised when you guys lost the toss and were having a field first?
Yes, absolutely. I was very surprised, and but maybe they must have thought from the last game that if they can put a big total, that can put pressure on us, and but yeah, this time we soaked in the pressure nicely.
How much did you enjoy that knock though? Because it was a whirlwind knock. You had Samit alongside you for company as well. Loved batting again after a while?
Yes, I loved batting again after a while, and Samit have been playing really good cricket. Actually, in our team, Braidu, everyone is playing good, and I'm glad that we're peaking at the right time, and really excited for the semi-finals as well.
You speak of peaking at the right time. The Delhi Warriors have actually lost today. You now play your old friend in Harbhajan Singh. How much are you looking forward to that? A little bit of revenge as well from earlier?
Absolutely. I have to take the revenge from the last game, and for sure it will be great fun. It's always great fun to play against them, and yeah, we are charged up to play against them tomorrow.
Finally loving the new look, new moustache on you as well. Enjoying the Goan life?
Oh yeah, I love the Goan life over here. I went on a bike ride, walking on the beaches, enjoying Goan curries. And enjoy keeping a moustache as well. Loving life. God has been very kind.
It certainly has. Thank you so much for chatting with us, and well done again.
Thank you.
Good luck in the semi.
Thank you.
That is Shikhar Dhawan, the winning captain from the Dubai Royal, and that's it from the post-match presentation.
Thank you, Sohail. And what a brilliant performance. They started well. They got a couple of boundaries, then that was a brilliant delivery from Praveen Gupta to get rid of the opening batter. Shikhar Dhawan took a bit of time at the start, was a bit cautious going a runner ball, but suddenly he managed to unleash, and that was a bit unfortunate for Rishi Dhawan. Tried to just guide it to third, but very quick thinking by the keeper, but Shikhar Dhawan kept going. Whenever there was an opportunity, he made sure that he get those boundaries. Ambati Raidu played some good shots, but then lost his wicket trying to hoik one over covers again. Rahul, who was looking very good till Shikhar took a special liking for Rahul Sharma, hit him 4 sixes in a single over. Samit Patel plays some scintillating shots as well. But Shikhar Dhawan was in a different mood tonight. He was due for a big one, and boy did he make up for all the lost opportunities in the tournament with a blistering 99 of just 48 deliveries with 9 sixes and 9 towering sixes along with 4 boundaries. And look at those, some of the shots. He made it look too easy. And at the end, winning the game by 7 wickets with 25 balls to spare. And if you look at the points table, Delhi Warriors are right at the top, and we got our 4 teams: Rajasthan Lions, Pune Panthers and Dubai Royals. By winning this game, made sure they qualify in the top 4 and will be there in the semi-finals. And we got 2 big games, 2 semi-finals tomorrow. First up, Rajasthan Lions versus the Pune Panthers. That's 2 p.m. and we will bring you all the live actions from 191 Sports Arena. And the second match, Delhi Warriors versus Dubai Royals, live at 7 p.m. from 1919 Sports Cricket Stadium. And we will see you guys tomorrow. For now, it's a good night from all of us here, and please do join the action tomorrow.